Good times.
Hey, girls.
Hello. Hi.
Morning.
Good morning. Hello.
What took you guys so
We
long?
are here. What? What are you talking about?
I'm missing my phone. Your microphone is weird, Kay, and Sam was the one who was very late.
What?
So-
When other people do it, it's main character energy. And then
Yeah, it was. No, I left my phone, I think, in my friend's car, and he drove off, and we don't remember. Back in the day when we were younger kids, you don't know this, but we used to memorize people's phone
Yeah,
numbers because
everyone
it's the only- it's the only
I
way to do
still
this.
do.
It's the only way to
Like
do
your
it.
old, my best friend's number was 5324168.
you still remember? Oh, wow.
Well, I mean, back then, but you don't remember the new ones. So my point is I don't know how to contact him.
I don't know
How are you not freaking out right now?
contact you.
Well,
It's just a
Or
phone.
are you like freaking out inside and not showing it?
no, here's the way the technology works. My car doesn't work without my phone. So I
wow.
can't even open the doors to the car.
Hindi niya alam yung
because-
face mo.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. So the car doesn't start without my phone. It's just like
Is that how you want it to be configured? I mean,
no,
is
I
that-
don't. It's just that's the way it is because
You can't change
everything in my
that?
house is
Paglobat.
everything in my house is missing. So including the car keys, like even my house key. By the way, here's a fun fact: I can't lock the door to my house. If I'm ever away, my house door is open because I don't have a key for that either.
Why are you
So-
saying that?
So my phone is the only thing that opens all of these things, and I don't have it with me. So,
You can send a message to your phone using your
Kay, the reason
laptop.
why I'm saying that is because I'm not a
Oh my
paranoid
gosh, stop
freako like you.
screaming.
Okay,
I'm saying
Kay?
you can call your phone using your laptop.
That's what I was trying to do. I'm trying to call him right now. Hold on, let's see if I can get him to answer the phone.
Oh.
Let's see if he can pick up my thing here.
We're going to do it
I
live.
found out that I can use WhatsApp.
On your laptop, yeah, or
Yes.
Like maybe you want to change this up. Na
FaceTime.
parang everything is dependent on your phone.
I understand that that is not the most smart thing. I'm not- We're on the radio.
hey, bro.
I call that something.
You forgot Baboy.
Hello,
all of it.
mabuhay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giuliano, I think I left my phone in your car. Can you come back, please? And
A
Bring
true
it,
friend,
bring
I
it
see.
back.
You gotta wait till.
my car doesn't start.
Serious?
Yes.
Where did you leave it at?
I'll trade it to you for beanie tickets because this is the guy that wants the beanie tickets really badly,
I
Kay.
see.
So, Kay, if you can get him, he can get my phone back. We have a deal.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's a pretty good deal, actually.
Kay, make it happen, girl. I gotta get that phone back, please.
Let me
They're going right
message
for an iPhone.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I don't have my phone, and it's not here in this house, so it must be with you.
How did you get to the garage?
I
How'd you get
opened
in
the
the
garage
house?
with my phone, and I left the phone in your car.
Huh? Oh, while
Ay,
you were in the
naku.
car, you opened the door.
I was in his car. Yeah, Amsterdam and I were in his car.
What fun thing did you guys do today while you're looking
We
for
went
the
to
phone?
the mountains. And you know,
Ooh.
the thing about the mountains is it's 42 degrees here. Okay, so we were thinking, oh, it's 42 degrees.
That's hot,
It's
right?
hot as piss. So we're not going to have to really wear anything but shorts and a t-shirt. We get to the mountain, which is really not that far. And there was a moment where we stared at each other rather romantically and said, I think we're going to have hypothermia. It's freezing.
Oh man.
It is so freaking cold. Like we were saying, and honestly, we were about to do the body heat thing that a lot of people who've perished in Everest do to stay alive. It was so
Titanic.
freaking
We're having a Rose and Jack moment.
it was so cold. And I don't know how we do this. Like, how is it that we're 45 minutes away and it's 42 degrees and we get there and it's probably -3.
Wow.
Like, there's a swing of that level. We were dying up there. And si Amsterdam lang, yung parang, ako yung tatay na, it's the mountains. Maybe I should put a hoodie on her because I know it's 42. There's no reason for Amsterdam to wear a hoodie. But let's go ahead and put a hoodie on her just in case we get into elevation. Of course, the moment we get there, she's laughing at us going, look at me. Kayo dying and I do the hoodie and, you know, she's a bit sass like that. But anyway, yes, the phone would be nice. Thanks.
Did you find it?
I need to pull over and look for it because I'm on the freeway. But let me see.
Yeah, you never know. Just might be there. In the back also, where the bicycle was. But if you find it, can you let me know and WhatsApp me? I realized I have your number. I did not know you had WhatsApp, and I typed in your number and your name, and I was like, oh, look, he has WhatsApp. And then I did it, and
Oh, you must have found my private listing on WhatsApp.
Exactly. Okay. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We got to go.
Bye,
It's radio.
friend.
All right, you know the deal. No iPhone, no ticket.
Okay. Yeah, well, Kay's working on that ASAP. Thanks, Kay. You're the best.
Okay. Salamat.
Bye.
Bye.
Ano man. Why couldn't you just buy him tickets, Mo?
No, he's going to buy tickets. He's just wondering if we can get it for free.
Oh, okay.
He's cheap and poor. He's poor and cheap. It's a really it's a good relationship being cheap and poor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Parang
Like that's the kind of life you
you
want.
get along, you know? Yeah.
Is kuripot and rich, is that a bad combo? Because there's the saying that you don't become rich if you're not a little bit kuripot. So rich and kuripot not so bad. Wealthy and kuripot is a bad combo.
The difference being what?
Rich, like we at some point maybe we were all rich because of our jobs and all that stuff. But in terms of hold on one second.
Generational wealth.
Wealthy are the people who pay the rich. Yes.
Okay, but meaning if you're koripot in both instances, like what is
Did
the
you find it?
difference? Oh my gosh. What?
Hello.
Yeah, fine. You just answered it.
I found it. It's on my watch. I'm answering from my watch.
Yeah.
You can't say the F word on the
techie
radio.
problems, man.
Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna take a commercial break. Sorry, Sam's gonna get mad.
Gonna get
Yeah,
mad.
wealthy in kuripot is bad. Rich in kuripot is fine. Generous and poor is the worst.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's the worst.
Of the three, I don't know. Is it?
It's gotta be.
Parang character-wise, like if you're rolling in it na nga, but you're still kuripot and you're not sharing and you're not generous,
Yeah, you're dick.
diba?
But generous and poor is a really bad combo.
I mean, just to the point where you're not gonna be so generous to the point na it's gonna affect the people that you're taking care of.
Here's a good point, though. RJ says generous and poor is how you become a saint.
That is up my
Sam.
alley.
Hit you with the quickness on their Bible-ish stuff.
Love
there.
it. What's his name? RJ, was it?
Yeah, RJ.
Oh, do you mean like RJ? Why do you do
Yeah.
that?
Because he's generous, poor, and stupid.
His handle
generous,
is
poor, and
RJ.
He's generous, poor, and baduy.
He's generous with the letters there.
Says wealthy and kuripot is fine. You're not necessarily madamot, but you appropriate your funds well. Boy Sapak says, I kind of agree with Mo. I feel sorry for animal shelters always asking for help, but I can't afford to help them all. I don't know what did I say anything like that?
Because he's poor, he can't be generous. What?
Oh, okay. Miss Mara 19 says, basta hindi lang across the board. My partner's kuripot on a lot of things, pero galante with dinners and vacations.
Okay, not across the board.
Okay,
all right.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect. RJ says, because RJ's already taken, so I had to repeat it up until it wasn't taken. So, I mean, there's RJ out there that you needed to RJ it 4 times? Fair enough. Generous and feeling rich is the worst. Feeling rich that's the entire Instagram experience.
A lot of
It's
it is.
true.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if you have an Instagram account, you're generous and feeling rich.
Just because you have an Instagram account?
I mean, everybody on Instagram. Just what I'm saying is like you're feeling rich in every aspect of life. You're putting out a life that's better than it actually.
Yung parang the highlight reel of your life, yung ganyan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And no, I mean, whatever. Okay. Anyway, I said we were going to take a break like 8 minutes.
Oh my
ago.
gosh, we're so late. Mohan?
Sorry. I can't find my phone.
I know. Well, we're working on it, right?
Yeah, working on it. All right, back after this. Don't go. Oh, wait.
Good times.
Okay, we're super invested now. Did you find it?
I did find it. It was
Oh.
outside, but the problem is
What?
it melted. Remember I was telling you it was 42 degrees?
It melted?
Yes, it doesn't turn on. It says there's like a icon with the temperature saying your phone is melting.
You're kidding. This happens?
I can't touch it. I can't even touch it. It's too too hot.
You can't?
Like a chocolate bar.
I have to hold it with something like this.
And then is it going to cool down and start working at some
I
point?
hope
Is
so.
that
It
I
will.
hope so.
Put it in the fridge with the rice. That's what they say. Everything
just
with lagyan mo lang ng
cover
bigas.
all the bases, you know?
Lagyan mo ng bigas. May bigas ka?
Paano yung mga bansa na hindi nag-rise? Paano inaayos yung iPhone nila?
Isang dangkal. Isang ganun yung iPhone.
Yeah, it's blazing sharp.
It's fine. It's fine. It's gonna be okay.
It'll be fine.
May bigas ka? Adlay.
Always good reason to
Wow,
buy a new phone.
healthy.
See, this is where Rich and Kuripot kick in, where I don't want to buy a new phone, but now I have to. And who cares?
It's gonna be okay. Mo, you ignored my joke.
No joke. Sorry, I don't know sometimes with you if it's a joke or not. Which one?
You said I can't touch this, and I said do.
Oh.
That's brilliant. That was really high level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're next up for Netflix special. Welcome to the show, everybody. Sorry for the late start. It is 6:30 in the morning on this Tuesday. Hey, Kay is in.
So early.
Hey, I thought you weren't coming in
place.
today.
I know, that's how much I love the show. And then I was like, because I might be working again. Is that okay with you? And he's like, I like it when people like their work. And then I'm like, okay, I'm here.
Ah, thanks for the blow by blow.
Yeah, is hardworking a turn on? It is for me. Like if I find a girl who's super hardworking, that's to me that's an attractive quality. Versus yung
Thank you.
yung girl na gusto like umaasa maging housewife. Like I'd rather not. Like that's not an attractive quality for me. I'd like kind of the
Has her own
ambitious.
thing going.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like that's a very, very attractive quality for me. I'm assuming it's the same for you guys, but I guess if we play the gender roles, which is really not a role anymore, but we come from a generation when it's still prevalent. You expect your boyfriend or your husband to have a job, but are you okay if he's addicted to his job? Like you just came from a relationship, Sam, sorry to bring it up, but where you had a guy who's completely like super hardworking. And I wonder if that's a attractive quality or there's a limit.
It is. No, it is an attractive quality. And he was very good at what he did. So that was also attractive. But yeah, I guess if it gets to a point where now maybe your relationship suffers, you know, you kind of have to draw the line somewhere.
Can't you, can you be super hardworking and not affect your relationship? It's given. No, it comes with a package.
I think it comes down to like how are you guys going to communicate about that? How are you going to make plans around that?
Yep.
You know, compromise about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of boyfriends, Sam, or
Great.
your boyfriends.
Love it. Yeah.
No,
please.
Buddy, there's a Reddit thread here that's finally a positive, fun one. There is an ongoing on the Good Times or GTWM podcast Reddit community. That's what it's called. There's a Sam's Would Not Date list, and they are now currently collecting all of the answers.
Number 1,
All of
payong.
the answers. Yeah. So exactly. Using payong. And some guy said, it's not even using payong. Owns a payong.
Oh, and we could have our GTWM merch, tas payong.
Yeah.
Tas may mukha ni Sam.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I think that's such a great idea. Okay, it's such a great idea. And then somebody's like, yeah, yung gumagamit ng payong. It's like, correct. No. Don't even have to use it. It's just
In your
only-
area.
Yeah, having a payong on you
Payong in your
is
area.
already a problem. Number 2 is anyone who enjoys eating boy bawang was out.
Yes, correct.
Number 3, toy collector. Number 4, being a fan. Number 5,
A super
Alex.
fan.
Number 5 is Alex.
He is his own category.
Alex. Wait, this is
They
like
created a bit of a master list, and as this ongoing, recurring daily segment of Can Sam Date This, they will
Hey,
update.
this is surprisingly accurate.
It is. It is. Because, I
Yeah.
mean, it's just data gathering from all the stuff that we talk about.
And
Pero ito pa lang yung no.
I also don't remember saying yes to any of the would you date
Well,
stuff.
of course, because
right?
what we give you on Would You Date, we already know
It's
you're
like,
going to say no.
pangit.
Yeah, you know, like it says here, small hands. There's another one here, no neck.
That's me.
Sana naman. Diba? I mean, sana naman may neck siya. Okay.
Ito. Gavin says, this is what I was kind of saying earlier. Di naaabot sa paggagamit ng payong. Mere carrying one. Mere. Ay, nako. Tapos daming di papasa ngayong tag-ulan.
Oh, nga, no?
Yeah. It's just going to be single for a bit here.
you guys can just forget it, okay?
What else is there? I mean, there's so many. It's great. It's great. It's a nice
That's
little
so
thread going on.
funny.
So we'll probably go ahead and update that as the answers come in day to day. So look, not to make so many things about my phone, but I think it's a good jumping point for a topic here. We may have had this in the past, but I would like to ask you guys, 863-10899. Oh, God, I can't touch it still. Playback.tv/goodtimes. How far have you gone back to retrieve your phone? Any of you guys who have left your phone, how far were you before you decided to come around or turn around? Have any of you guys been on an airplane, land, get on the plane and go back
Fly back.
for your phone? Yeah. I mean, it would not be shocking if somebody would do something like that, right? So again, give us a call. Send in your answers on the chat room, playback.tv/goodtimes. How far did you go back for your phone? When you know you left it. And by the way, it could be you left it at home. Mm-hmm. Right? You drove and you left it at home. You've got a wife, you've got a boyfriend, you've got a husband, you've got a girlfriend there that you're terrified may have access. You'll just turn around.
Yeah, I was gonna get back on the boat. I was gonna come home from Boracay, and you know how you have to get on a boat, and then which then takes you to, what is it, like the airport or something like that? Is it one boat ride? It is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
From what, Katiklan?
Right.
Yeah.
And I realized that I didn't have my phone on me, and I was gonna jump back on that boat and just be like, guys, sorry, I need.
Wait. Time out. First of all, this is crazy that you're the one giving an answer for this, because I thought you would be like, you just said it earlier when I have my reliance or dependence on technology, that you'd be, oh, I left my phone. Hey, that might be a good thing. And then you just
No,
kinda go on with
but I
your
was
vacation.
asking you, like, how are you not freaking out? I hate this feeling of realizing that I lost my phone. Yikes.
Wow, people who forget their phone, the immediate energy that I get is, oh, you must be cheating because you're so terrified. If you're not cheating, then why care that your phone has been left?
There's a lot of
behind?
like pictures, mga
Just
access
as long
to
as you know it's safe.
accounts.
Just as long as it's not stolen.
Oh yeah, like if you just left it at home.
If you just left it, okay
Oh
lang.
yeah, that's okay.
Pero yung mga tao na natataranta because they left it, naku, may ano yun.
Oh yeah, leaving the phone is fine. I'm
May
talking
extra
about
nice
like, losing the phone, someone stealing the phone or mga ganyan.
Okay, so go back to your example. What did you do again? You did not board the boat from Katiklan to Boracay?
No. I got on the boat from the island, the boat that takes you to the airport. But you have to take a boat.
To the airport. Okay, so the other way around, yeah.
Yes,
okay.
yes. But it turned out,
So
so
you
I
went
didn't
back
have
for
to jump on the boat. But I was totally going to jump back on.
Okay. That's not that bad. You may miss your flight.
Sure.
You may miss your flight, but what's another night in Boracay? I mean, come on, right? Could be worse. Hey, look.
Mara,
Yael
hi.
is there.
Yael too, yes. Hi.
Hi, Mara. Hi, Yael. What's going on?
Hi daw.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Okay, let's see. We're asking people, how far did you go back to get your phone?
I dropped my phone in the toilet and I picked it up.
Shocker.
Shock.
Shocker.
Jaw
You?
on the floor.
Never. Welcome back,
Tapos may
Mara.
ihi siya.
Welcome back.
Mara, your arms look too small.
Oh,
Whoa!
Oo nga, no?
Too much.
I think it's also like the contrast
the
of the colors. No,
angle.
it really
Maybe it's the
emphasizes.
You know, Mara, this is what happens when you take too much magnesium, some glucose,
Mara,
syrup.
can you fix the angle of the camera? Can you make it straight?
Is it? But I think it's also because when the 4 days straight of work.
Small.
Mara, the volume of this is when you're not at your regular place, your volume is crazy high. Can you lower that considerably, please, if you don't mind? You know, when you do it from your home, it's super, super low, but when you're never at your home, it's super, super loud. Can you lower that just a tad here?
How about now?
Still, lower more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I like this audio better, though, than when you're at your other place. It's crazy loud.
Hi, Mara.
Okay.
You look so good in all your like I'm the queen videos. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
It
My
is.
voice fat came out.
Now go back up. Sorry.
Now go back up.
Sorry.
Okay.
There we go. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Okay, there.
Perfect. Love
You
it.
are such a queen, Mara. I love it.
Oh, I think I lost weight during the 4 days.
But
Kaya
no.
my
I
arms
think it's
not
also
small.
the angle. I mean, your arms are really small in the photos too, but it's just the angle is a bit.
Mara, you need more sugar in your life.
Sugar. I actually had this is my breakfast. I had sugar for breakfast. Crunchy almond milk chocolate. It was right in front of me. I was like, oh, that looks good. And I got one and I ended up like eating 4.
Oh,
4.
that's known to happen.
These health nuts. 4. That's us, regular people. You go through the entire, that bitch is empty by the time we
Say
go
that
through.
about cookies.
Okay, sorry. Bitches or cookies. I mean, cookies that are bitches. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm gonna at some point. I'm gonna read the answers to this topic. I really will. I mean, I'm driven. Sam,
You
know me.
think?
When I put a topic out there, I'm hell bent on answering this mother.
I'm rooting for
let's
you.
go.
Yeah.
Here we go, baby. Now there's too many to go. Oh my gosh. Maple says one time naiiwan ko sa jeep.
Did you get it
Na-realize ko lang
back?
nung nasa kanto na ako, tumakbo pa ako, outran going back to the jeep, hoping nandun sa jeep. I wonder if I could kind of finish that story. Did you end up catching the jeep?
Yeah,
Maybe
did you get
dragging
it?
you just to get the phone. Sometimes these answers are missing the climax or the meaty parts. Goose says, I drove from Cavite to BGC for work. When I realized na pagdating ko sa parking area na hindi ko dala yung phone ko, I just went up to the office, told the work people that absent na lang ako, got back in the car, went back home. Cheating!
Wow.
Cheating! Jinjin says, I arrived at the office parking. Same thing. I realized I left my phone at home, but I need to go back home because I feel naked without my phone. Ivan says, I left my phone in a car in South Dakota. If you're in the US, you know how that far is. When I already landed in Los Angeles is when I realized. I called it, found it in the car, paid, and sent them a box to return it. Okay, well, that's not... I thought it was getting kind of cool. But then going back for it would have been big dick. Okay, cool to be from Melbourne. Some of these references are going to be hard if you guys don't travel or have been to these areas. So thanks, everybody, for all your details. That's sarcasm. Cool to be says, lost my phone sa Nara Deer Park. Anybody know where the hell this is?
Is that in
Raise your hand.
Japan?
Probably.
that's where the deer are, the does. Yeah. And they kind of like eat your bags.
Your bags?
Because they know there's food.
Oh, or parang they chew your butt.
Oh.
So you have to be careful. They're playful like that.
When you guys are in your regla, do you avoid all animals?
God.
Fully knowing that they're going to attack your puwet? Like when you see a dog and you know you're on your regla and you're like, I am not.
What is that word, Mo? It's not nice.
Ande regla.
Is it?
Regla. Well, that's literally what it
Just
is.
say period. Why did it have to be so...
But is it the proper Tagalog
Wow.
term?
Regla, Tagalog. Saying, what's the difference?
It's dalaw.
Dalaw,
like my
whatever.
horror
Regla.
movie.
Regla's fun. Okay, when you have your period,
monthly visitor.
your menstrual whatever, do you when you see kind of dogs, do you avoid them knowing it's just so friggin'
No
annoying?
naman.
Okay. But they do attack, right? I mean, with their
No.
nose.
What? No.
They shove
what are
their
you-
nose in
what-
between
what-
your legs, don't they?
What do you see? Who are you
Isn't this
hanging
what-
out with?
Aren't that guy who calls me bakla when I answer the phone? Isn't this what dogs do? Don't they do this?
No. Like attack you?
We should ask pets in the city.
I didn't not attack you in a violent manner. I'm just saying when they shove their snout in near your butt. Isn't that what dogs do when you have
But
your
I don't
Don't they
think it's
just-
necessarily that.
nutrition?
Depends, yeah. I think it's also their time of the month.
Oh, really? I always thought that this was true.
I don't, or does it depend on the breed?
If it's male, if it's in heat.
Kung medyo snouty, like a Doberman. Doberman's long
Oh, that's
nose.
so scary.
A collie. I said, I thought that's what they do.
I don't know. I haven't had this experience.
Pat says they don't attack, but they do sniff a little extra. Yeah, guys, I don't mean to attack. Please, my goodness, people. Good God damn, we're 20 years on the show. Of course, they're not biting every girl who's on their period. I mean, you get my point, or unless you were influenced by Kay's attack word. But no, I'm talking about them just kind of bothering you. I always thought that this was the case. Maganon says yes. My English bulldog ends up humping a lot. Yeah. Alvin says, yeah, inaamoy lang. Yeah, Alvin, thank you. When you're on your period, Vin, appreciate that you shared that firsthand experience. Awesome.
Baka pag male nga yung dog. With
Yeah,
snout.
I always thought that this was what it was, but again, I don't socialize enough.
I wonder lang if they have to be in heat.
What's the topic
You
again?
mean
How far would you go for your phone?
iPhone pala, oo. Yeah.
Ako, I would never go back for it.
Really?
I'll be like, oh, I left it. Great. A day off from my phone.
Oh, you mean, okay. But, okay. Right.
I feel so naked without my phone.
I think that's all of us. Most of us.
Like even when I drive, I have to, even though I've driven to that place like 100 times, I need to open Waze.
Oh,
Otherwise, I feel like
really?
I'm lost. Yeah. Otherwise, I would feel like I'm lost. I wouldn't. Where do I go again? Where do I turn? Even though I drive that every day.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Mara, a lot of people have been sending us this message, and I just reread it here. They've been sending it for the past couple of days because Eva Elfie is in the country, and she's made some appearances in some of these esports tournaments, and we just can't get people to stop asking me to ask you about
You know
this.
her, Mo?
And we'll get there in a second. And she's a porn star, okay?
Oh.
Yes.
It's a very
she
popular
is.
one. So, of course, she really is, as many porn stars are very mabenta sa that audience. So, my question is, Sam, would you date a guy who can name more than one porn star? Like, they literally know, they can name them. Would you date a guy that can name 5 porn stars?
Like
God.
just name them or know
Yes,
their
just name
body
them.
of work?
Well, I mean, if
Body of work.
Same, Sam.
Yeah, of course they know the body of work. You can't name 5 porn stars without knowing the body of work.
Because
But
I feel
instead of
like, you know,
telling
you guys probably talk about this. So if he has guy friends, he could have overheard and could have familiarized
But
himself.
what I'm saying is, like, let's hear at dinner, and this girl's making her rounds at the esports environment, and you're dating a new guy, and Mara decides to go, guys, wow, Eva Elfie was at one of the tournaments, and you guys are like, who's that? Who's that? Who's
I
that?
know,
And then
like,
he
who's
goes, Would, can you date a guy who can name 5 porn stars?
5?
It's crazy that people literally went crazy and everybody wanted to take pictures with her. Like
Oh, she's very
everybody.
Very sexy.
Everybody.
No
and she gained a lot of following since she came to the Philippines.
Yep. Can you, if he can name 5, Sam, is this a no?
I mean, it would be a
this our
turn
first
off.
yes?
No. It would be a big turn off. I don't think I cannot date a guy who has a porn habit. But
No, he
again,
just knows.
it's like,
It's just-
yeah, are you super familiar with everyone's work? Like, do you like, what is this? Yeah, it would give me pause.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so funny in the podcast. Oh my God, I made a mistake. So somebody messaged me and made me realize it. So I was talking about like Beyonce and I was saying like, Beyonce's alter ego. I was supposed to say Sasha Fierce. And I ended up saying Sasha Grey. Oh my God.
Another very popular porn star. Very beautiful. Very pretty. Yeah.
Oops.
And then Sam, the guy you're dating, goes,
Favorite topic.
So 5 is a lot, dude.
That's
If
a
you can
lot.
name
5 is a
5
lot. I can only name 4. I
Okay,
can't name
you know
5.
what? Ask me. How many porn stars can a guy name before you start getting worried?
You have like a porn archive, diba?
Sam.
What? It's true. You don't talk about this.
Wag naman ganyan. Wag naman ganyan.
Ano yung opposite ng
Habibi,
wingman?
it's true.
Wag naman Ingles, my dear.
Okay.
This is my ride or die friend.
If you could name 5 movies,
Supposed to be my ride or die. Sorry, 5 what? 5 what?
if you could name like 5 movies or 5, what do you call
easy.
them, movies? Oh, see, that's
Series? Like series?
yeah,
There's
yeah.
a
or-
series?
Easy.
Full-length
Yes.
movies?
Like there's property sex. And there's, casting couch X. Okay, ask me.
aga pa.
Ask
Wala
me,
pang
Ask
7.
me.
Oh, ask
how
you.
How many porn stars
Kwanto.
can a guy name?
Okay, go.
That
go.
makes it a bit of a worry.
Yeah.
10.
Dude, 10 is like, nope.
10
we're
is a
done.
lot.
Yeah.
10 is a lot. 10 is a lot, actually.
Dude, I get 10 is current or all time?
Oh my
there's
gosh.
more.
Really?
Kapag current, yeah. Kasi yung all time, you would just hear it from when you're
Dude,
young.
no, the
di
fact
ba?
that you would even ask that.
No, because all time is so easy. I mean, you can go with some that have been around forever. You can Maria Ozawa. Everybody knows Maria Ozawa.
Yeah,
You don't-
Maria
like, you don't have
Ozawa.
to be like a porn.
She was on the show.
fanatic. Yeah, Maria was on the podcast for many times. You say Mia Khalifa, very popular, for
Mia
example.
Khalifa.
Isn't that a
you
singer?
can-
Ay, hindi pala.
No. You could do 10 pretty easily. And I'm talking about porn stars. Hindi yung sexy star. Hindi yung
Yeah.
the way Bam can knock out 25 of them as a sexy star. Dude, look, I bet you right now, Bam can do 10. I bet you could do... I bet you Bam can do 10 right
Porn
now.
stars or bold?
Yes.
Porn.
No, porn. All time.
Oh,
Not
I
10
don't know
current.
about that.
Oh, we got to get him on the show then back this weekend. We got to put him to the test. Okay.
Anyway, back to you, Mohan. Oh,
I
is that
think-
manga?
Yeah,
I
so
think it is.
now that case.
Mohan, you
Lola,
have to stop
let's
talking about the
really-
porn. Manga's here.
Let's really go hard with the porn. Thing here
No,
real quick before we
See,
get-
now
yeah,
she wants to leave.
definitely.
Now she doesn't want to hang out with us.
No, we are going to finish this topic. I am sick
Manga,
and
we
tired
are
of
not
us
normally
finishing.
like this.
Manga is like that's
No.
Japanese porn. Isn't that like Japanese
Oh,
cartoon?
No, that's my
Gosh.
Lola Luisa.
Oh,
Okay, all right.
Lola Luisa.
She might know porn from her generation. Like, can you name 10 from the 50s?
No, guys. I'm so sorry.
I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
so I think if you can do more than 10 current, then it's a little bit. Maybe you pause a little. Current
Again,
in circulation.
that you would even
Even 5
classify.
is a lot. Even 5 is a lot. The current.
Current? No.
Yes, it's a lot. Why? How would you know 5? That
It's a
means you
lot.
watch
Yeah,
it.
it's a lot. Na current lang.
Yeah, tsaka you would,
Mara,
you would have
know
to
half
watch.
you know 5.
No, I only know 4. Mia Khalifa, Sasha
Oh,
Grey,
just
Maria
4.
Maria Ozawa, Eva Elfie.
Tapos.
Okay, I can't think of one. Maybe when I was younger, but not now.
No.
5 is a
I
lot.
can't-
4 is fine,
Yeah,
right?
5 is a lot. Tsaka kapag current, kasi for you to know the name, you would have to watch maybe at least 3 of their whatever, like movie or show, right?
In other
For you
words,
to know their
Thursday.
Wow.
In other words, Thursday. Okay.
How come no one ever knows the guys? It's always the girls.
Oh yeah, can you name the guys, Mohan?
I can probably name current or all time.
Oh wow, yeah, he
Sino yung
can.
malaki yung stomach na yung may bigote?
Ron Jeremy.
Ayun.
I mean current. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. Maybe
3? Only 3.
Yeah. Current. Like current in circulation releases, 2025 releases.
I remember
Oh my
may sinabi
gosh,
si
it's this
Maria
year?
Ozawa.
Ano?
May sinabi siya na yung kinakast daw na guys, they can't be too good looking, they can't be too fit because otherwise
Yeah.
people won't watch them. So they
That's
have
the
to be
Japanese.
either they have to be very relatable, either
Yep.
not really good looking or at most average.
Yeah, that's the Japanese thing. Because they want the Japanese guy to fantasize that he's got a chance.
So it's
But that's
Japanese lang yan. Okay.
Yeah, this is Japanese. If you ever notice, like, there's no opas in the porn gig for the Japanese or the Koreans. They got to be ugly. Yeah. They got to be ugly.
Yeah, hindi daw papanoorin.
Yeah. So,
Weird.
di rin pwede malaki.
Oh,
Kasi
look, it's
kailangan
so
talaga
big.
really. Oh yeah, it's sorry. Like, okay, Lola time. Let's go. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll
Thank
have more of the show.
you for changing the topic finally.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we have more of the show. Don't go away.
Good times.
7:05, hour number 2 of the show. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. It's the girls and myself. No Alex yet. I think Alex is back in town on the 11th, but it's holiday for us, right?
On the
Or no,
12th, it is.
Independence Day.
I'm the
It's
expert
11.
on the holidays. Okay, please.
11 for me. I meant.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
all for you guys. So Lex should be here. What is it over there now? Today, the 10th?
It is
So
the
he should be
10th.
here tomorrow?
He threatened to be in studio tomorrow. Yes.
No. Okay, so I got it mixed up. He comes in tomorrow, but
He threatened.
he has to be like here by tonight to make it tomorrow, correct?
I guess. Yeah.
So he would be then here then on the 12th, but we can't because we're on holiday.
No, he said he'll be in studio tomorrow.
Oh.
I'll go to the studio tomorrow if you'll be in the studio tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Great. I need a
What
buffer.
are we gonna, what are we gonna give you if you make it at 6:30 in studio?
I'm gonna get a reward.
Yeah, we can give you one of these umbrellas with Sam's face on them. Direk, Vin, I'm not sure if you saw my message I sent you. How about that?
Look at that!
Give you one of these.
Is that AI or did you really pose?
No, that's
I
AI.
don't know. I don't know.
So, would you date a guy holding a payong like that?
Oh my gosh, soccer.
Can we do that?
Oh.
Yes.
Hmm.
The more.
Because now it's not about the payong, right? Like, I'm on the payong. Like, that's a different story.
Habang sinusundo ka. Sa labas ng condo mo.
You'll block them right there. All right, yeah, we'll give you one of those.
Might
Mara,
be
if you can
into
make it to the
it. I
studio
don't
tomorrow by
know.
6:30. 863-13899 is our phone number if you want to call us, get yourself on the show. We're streaming worldwide on playback.tv/Good Times. You can download that playback app. Search Good Times, hit join room. You can interact with everybody live and direct from everywhere. Please do that. If you miss out on the live version of this radio show, we are on Spotify as a podcast as well. Please do check us out. Listen to us a second time, even. Good Times Radio on Spotify. Hit follow. We'd love to have you guys there. Other things going on in our lives. Mara, you seem most excited. Why don't you go first?
Okay. So, Honor of Kings just finished, but we made an announcement yesterday. So on June 24th, my announcer pack will be out. So you can download, you could play and claim my voice. So it could be, I could join you in the battlefield.
What?
Announcement.
What are you saying?
My voice is going to be in the game. I'm going to be the one announcing like,
because
welcome
you're
to
the-
Honor of Kings.
Welcome.
That's so cool.
Defeat, victory, and the battlefield is yours.
The battlefield is yours.
Galamit yung arms mo, Mara. The battlefield is yours.
Can you just
On
can
June
it be-
24th.
You know, in the old days, Mara, of video games, if you kind of did that up, down, right, left, right, all that stuff.
Favorite.
A, B, A, B.
Yes.
Right. Then there's always going to be something. Can we have that with you? If you just do something, you'd be like, I dropped my phone at the toilet and may ihe. You know, like, can we have something fun that you guys do just for the listeners, right?
Yeah.
Like a little Easter egg. Please get it in.
What do you mean? Like a bunch of I won't be the hero voice. I'll be the game voice.
Like the narrator.
Oh,
Yeah, like defeat,
That's huge, man. That's huge.
victory.
that's so cool.
Mara, congrats.
That is so major. Yeah.
The
I'm
blessings,
super happy.
the blessings keep raining down. Never get an umbrella. Just,
Soak it up.
yeah, just let it fall all over your body.
They made a video about it, and there was a portion on the show when they announced it. So I think all you have to do is play a certain amount of games, and then you could claim it. So for everybody who's already playing Honor of Kings, you can download that on June 24th. And if you're not in the Philippines, I think you have to change your region to Philippines so you could download it. Other than that, if you want to hear me all the time, then start playing Honor of Kings. And also, code Good Times for Cafe 76. So all Good Times listeners get 10% off when you go to Cafe 76. 10% off your total bill. So Cafe
Can you say
76
that
is
in
in
your
Marcelo
HOK?
Makati.
Can you say that whole thing really, really quickly in your HOK voice?
In the HOK.
Yeah, the 10% discount at Cafe 76, all that stuff.
Good Times. 10% discount. Okay. I'll practice it. You get
Victory.
discount.
Soundboys. Thanks, Mara. Hey, congrats. That's freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Shay, what do you got, love?
I have my lolas. They're here. Maybe later they'll say hi when they're complete. But yeah, K's Drama Season 3. There is an episode with my Lola manga. So that's the latest episode. Yesterday, we shot like 6 yeah, can you answer the phone to my mom? We shot 6 episodes. Yeah, we shot 6 episodes of the podcast on the set of Quezon. So I'm so excited. This is the Quezon Cap. We wrapped yesterday.
Congrats.
Guys, just go there. Answer it. Yeah, Elle got stuck.
Wow, man. Void of any lambing. Oh, yan na. Sagot mo yung phone. Nanay ko yun.
Just boss around that rock star.
Just go ahead.
Yeah, and
just-
but I did request for his song early this morning. It was Laman ng Panaginip. Because you guys weren't here, I was able to play my favorite
I
song.
would have played it.
Yeah,
Really?
Don't say that when you're standing right next to him as if we don't like him or something. Come on now.
Why don't you play his song? Di ka naman friend
songs.
with him.
I need...
Yeah, but yeah, Laman ng Panaginip. Just stream
I'm
it
a Sharan.
LNP. You are a Sharanian. I'm a Skolanyan. Sponge Kolanyan. And please, watch Showtime. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm on leave today, but I love you guys, so I'm here on the radio. Thank you.
Awesome. Sam, what is up?
Yes, June 14 is a really big day for us. We have a Southeast Asia Bible seminar. I will post this on my Facebook with the link where you can sign up. We're also celebrating the 35th foundation anniversary of Zion Christian Mission Center on June 14. We have a Facebook page, Zion Christian Mission Center PH, and we go live there every Saturday at 11 a.m. to do Best News Ever, the podcast. So please catch us. And congratulations to us. Yay, us.
You know, Sam, I
all
was
of
asking
you.
you. I was saying like earlier that you're supposed to kind of be my ride or die friend, and not out me like that on the show when
We've talked about this many times on the show.
Not what?
Are we talking about your porn archive?
No. Well, no.
Oh, sorry, I mentioned it again then.
What pornography? I don't
I
even know.
know.
What you're talking about, bro.
Yeah. That wasn't you. My bad.
Yeah. It's Alex, clearly.
Yep.
Like, that's why he's number 3 on your do not date list.
Right, yeah. Correct.
Do you want a ride or die friend? Like, is that what you guys want? Is that what you are? Is that what you want to be? Because there's got
That already sounds like a song. Do you want to be a ride or die friend? Is that
Are
what
you
want? Is that
rapping?
what you want to be?
World go round.
You are my ride. Is that what you want to be?
Is it? Is that what you want?
Is that what you really, really
Is
want?
that what we really, really want?
Yeah.
Tell me.
No, I am. Is that what you guys goddamn
Sorry,
want?
that's a Spice
ride
Girl
or
song,
die?
Mo. Tell me what
We
you want.
get it, Kay. We know
Love
that's
you.
everybody in the country knows this is a Spice Girl song, Kay. Everybody. But is this what you want? Somebody who will always have your back, even in your wrong.
No. It's the worst kind of friend.
Do you think?
Worst kind
The
of.
enabler.
The loyalty.
Yung sa,
I guess one way to look at it is
Yung-
enabler nga.
Yeah, the other one is completely
Uh-uh.
loyal to you.
Yeah, but that can also be
pero
enabler
to a
nga.
fault.
Yeah.
So ride or die means even if you're wrong.
I don't even know what ride or die means. It sounds like I'm just there for you no matter what.
Yeah.
And that no matter what part includes the good and the bad. So
Right.
if you think about it, that's the kind of friend I want who's just going to be there for me regardless of what goes down. Is that the kind of friend you are?
Right.
Where you'll be with because I think that's the kind of friend I am with you guys. You guys can't do anything wrong. I'll kill anybody who attacks you guys, even though you may deserve it. I'll go to war for you guys, and I think I've proven that a couple times here on the show. Like, even in your wrong, I will absolutely, in my all my abilities, obliterate anybody who jumps in on you guys.
Obliterate
With the bio. So I don't know. Is that a bad thing?
Yes.
Is that what you want?
I don't want that. I actually tell my friends to tell me when I'm wrong. Like, I've given them permission.
Would you take that permission, Sam, if somebody said that to you? You sound like the type who would be fair. You would say if somebody needs to fix something, and you would praise them if they deserve it. But I don't know. Am I wrong?
I'm not gonna stand there and watch you when you're going down in flames, like because of maybe a bad habit or something like that. I don't think that's a good friend. Yeah.
Okay. Mara, how about you? Mara, parang feeling ko si Mara is a bit
that's
more
manga.
ride or
How are
die.
you? Good morning.
Hi.
It's another beautiful day.
It's
Ay, napalo ako sa puwet. Ang dagdadaldalan na sila dito. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. Mara, what do you think?
I think I used to be, not anymore. Because lately, like even with my friend, dun sa may isa akong friend na obsessed with a guy. Straighten up ko siya. Pero even before, like I had an ex who was really a gambler and I was an enabler. But now, may boundaries na. Like if it's any addiction, and that includes obsession with a dude, I'm gonna real talk you.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's
I'm not
hard,
gonna be.
ha?
I'm not gonna be part of your. I'm not gonna be part of your addiction.
Is that just on a boyfriend context though, or we're talking about like say as a friend?
Friend niya yan.
Yeah. No, because
Yeah,
you're talking about because it comes from a relationship trauma. But does that carry over to like you do that?
That carried over from I learned from my relationship because that was an extreme type of addiction to now my friendships. I recognize when someone's addicted to something, even if it's not like gambling or alcohol or whatever. So, and I don't want to lose that person. So it's for that person to not lose themselves. So knock, knock. I'm going to remind you.
Is there a difference between the sexes in this where guys are a bit more ride or die? Would you guys do this? Because not that I'm the violent type. I've never kind of been in a Rambo or, barkada versus barkada fight. But if somebody, it's very typical for guys, and yet I'm not sure if he
can't hear me. Wait, here.
It's very typical.
Are you still talking about ride or die?
Ride or die.
Yeah, it's we hear, and I've seen it with guys. It's like, oh, Yael, may suntukan. Let's go. And yet El's not gonna go. What are the details involved in this altercation? Like, can
What's
I
the
get
backstory?
Yeah, can I get a little bit more detail on why, if I'm gonna, give my time and muscles to this problem? You go, okay? You go, and then you tell me. Tell me later.
Reps.
Yeah, tell me later what happened, why we're fighting again after I've given this person a choke slam. Tell me why I'm in this conflict again. That comes later. Is that a guy or girl thing where girls, maybe you guys are going to be like, well, hold on, wait a minute. What's the genesis of all of this?
Genesis?
Ride or die maybe a little bit more for guys?
Well, you know what? In my case, the last time I was involved in anything like that, I called the guy's dad. And I was like, yo, your son's about to do something not so smart. So I suggest you head there because, and don't tell him I said yeah.
I think topic kahapon na sumbongero.
Yeah, because kasi,
But this is what, high school, grade school though.
No, this is maybe like 5 years out of college. They were gonna, like, a bunch of my friends, they were gonna like beat up one guy for saying something. And it's like, okay, right now it sounds like a smart thing to do, right? Because he wronged you with words. Oh no. But now you're gonna like beat someone up. That's like that's a case. That's a problem, and it's gonna be like a lot of families involved because that's like a huge group hating on one dude. So I was like, okay. After they called me and like, hey, let's go, let's head there. I'm like, okay, but I'll see you there. And then I called the dad, and the dad, I had to wake him up at like 2 a.m. You know what I mean? Because
wow.
Sumbong or die.
because I
Are you
had
still
to do the
friends?
smart thing. Everyone's like
that's
not
the
thinking
worst
straight
kind of
anymore.
Are you still
Yeah,
friends?
that's like
Don't say how.
No, but you know,
that's like playing full court and you're like, sige ako, we need one more. Sige ako, I'll go there. I'll meet you guys there. So they're waiting for this 5-on-5. El never shows up, and the parents are involved.
And daddy's here.
daddy was magically there, and they're like, I wonder who told. It was obviously me, because I'm not gonna allow them to make that mistake. What if they end up in jail? They, like, one costly mistake, you can like ruin your entire life.
He's almost gonna say
This
the
is a
name.
rich- this is
I
a
know.
rich
I'm not
people
gonna
thing.
say the name.
Is this a rich people thing though?
Everyone involved, yeah, they're pretty rich.
Yeah,
Stop,
this is a rich
don't
people.
even-
This
I'm
is
not gonna say,
you.
and very prominent and popular.
Yeah, and that's what it is. Like, that's
Yeah,
a
all the
rich
last
person.
names are like probably
Yeah, you
like.
worry about clan wars. Then that means they're elite people. Your general middle class, even maybe upper middle class, to all the rest of the population. This is not a reality where if you're going to get into a fight, you have to worry about this person's last name attacking this person's last name, and then it carries on to like business problems and all of that stuff. But yeah, no, but I mean, I like look, if we get to the original question again,
Yeah.
the ride or die, the I will be there for you no matter what you're doing. I feel like more guys would be here on this than say girls.
But wasn't my like decision kind of like the best ride or die solution? Because I literally was out there looking out for your welfare.
Are you guys
Ride or
all
die.
still
But
friends?
that counts.
Are you all still friends?
Yeah, all very good friends.
Don't
Okay.
give a clue.
They're very close friends.
I don't know if that counts. But see, that's the part. That's the thing about this conversation is, did Yael do the wrong thing there? When you take the high road, when you take the smart road, or I don't want you. I want you to go in the trenches with me.
He did the right thing. But is that called
no,
ride
that's
or
what he-
die?
That's the
Ride
thing.
or
Clearly
die.
he did the right thing. Where no one is going to debate whether it was right or wrong. Is that the kind of friend I want? Remember, that's the question. Is this what I want? Do I want the person to do the right thing, or I want you to get ugly with me when it's time to get ugly?
Well, in my case, when it's time to get ugly, like in basketball, you're fouled hard. Next play, I'm fouling that guy harder.
Exactly, and that's
I mean, you know what I mean? But it's because it's in the confines of basketball. So I will do the hard foul thing for you. But like when it's like you're gonna go to jail, I'm gonna tell you. That's my ride or die version. It's like a smart kind of, not so romantic, I guess, or maybe even more romantic if you think about it, because I'm looking out for you 10 years down the line.
Sure.
Ying's is so good. Pero
But I will
if it-
do the hard foul thing.
Yeah, you'll flagrant too if somebody flagrant one your guy.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty ride or die.
If
Mara,
it
you were saying
happens
so.
on the spot, let's say like we're somewhere, tas biglang somebody comes up and like smacks K or smacks Sam, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna throw a punch. But
go,
not
girl.
like naman na kapag sila yung sumugod. Like, Mara, punta tayo dito.
Yeah,
And
premeditated na yun eh.
Yeah, iba yung ganon dun sa on the spot. Pag on the spot,
Paano kaya kita yayayain, Mara? Meron tayong susugurin today.
sino ang susugurin natin today?
Mara, free ka ba ng mga 2 p.m.?
pag
schedule.
pre-married, kailangan
Schedule-wise.
Oh.
Pero kumain muna tayo ng ensimada.
Pero pag talaga nangyari on the spot, yun, it's like, I think it will be automatic. I won't be able to stop
Almost
myself. Kasi
like,
nangyayari in front of
self-defense
you.
na eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Okay. All right. Iron Wolf says, I think we need the street version type of ride or die. Exactly. I mean, look, if Alex were here, and I was just kidding, if Alex were here, he would give you the experience of what it's like in his world, or at least during his time. And I'm almost certain, because I've had the chance to experience a little bit of that growing up, and it is, suntukan, let's go. Don't even have to tell me what the problem is. I don't even want to know what the problem is. Let's go. And whether times have changed, it's no longer like that, or it's a different thing. That's what you do in those streets versus in another environment. I don't know.
Maybe in high school, it's different.
It does sound very high school. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that still, though.
Like for
It's
people
for
your
guys.
age,
It's
Mohan, you do this.
I'm not. I don't have enough friends. Like, you have to be part of.
No, but okay, let's pretend.
But yeah, okay.
Let's fantasy barkada this.
Okay, but remember, I still come from this generation. So, if you guys came up to you and said, Mo, somebody did something bad to me, I don't need any more background. Who is it? Who is it? You know, I've told this story before. I've had a few, I would say, really prominent celebrities DM me and go, I need you to fight somebody for me. I'm like, let's go. Where? Who? And granted, it's in the online spectrum because I think it was either Hart or Ellen. I DM'd me maybe some time back and said, hey, this person's freaking
Hindi ka pa sure.
harassing me. Can you go kill them? And I'm like, yeah. I go, what's the name? Let's go. I'm pretty sure, if not Hart and Ellen, both of them had sent me DMs in the past.
How'd that turn out? How did that turn out?
No, immediately. I just then, now I get it. This is kind of social media fighting, so it's kind of lame. But I don't have to know the backstory.
What if you have no regrets?
I'm sorry, what?
You have no regrets?
No,
being
problem.
involved like that.
No problem. But so that answers your question. Right now, where I am right now, if somebody was messing with you guys, don't even tell me the story. Let's go.
But what if they're known to be like a-holes and itches?
Even better. Then I really want to do it. What do you mean?
Wait, the one who was asking?
No, your friend. What if your friend talaga is? Ah, okay.
I mean, again, look, even if you guys were a-holes, I would still back you like crazy.
Really, kahit alam mo na
Sentence, it makes sense, you know? Even if you were a-holes, I would back you. Like, that's...
Oh, you mean the pun?
Yeah.
Does it count as?
It's a good one.
Does it count as backing if it's like ganyan talaga siya? Does that count?
I don't know. I think maybe the ride or die is in fact dying. Right?
You can get sued. Eh?
All the repercussions.
It also seems like a young person thing. Parang,
really?
Yun
I
nga,
just feel like the reason why we've changed is because the young people are so much more cerebral about things. They understand the consequences of it. It's that generation.
okay, maybe, maybe, you know, maybe...
Because if you ask my Lola, she will do it. Like, she has a blanket statement. Ayokong inaagrabyado ang pamilya ko. And she's like a sweetheart, yeah. So maybe she's that generation pa.
But she's also a Padilla, keep that in mind.
In what context? Like, they're
like
horrible people? Or what do you
Boxers.
mean?
Gloves on.
Oh, okay, got it.
We're talking about my Lola, the boxer.
Sure.
It's
okay.
like it's like its own house in Game of Thrones. You know, they have we fight with something. I don't know.
Naman, this is the Paris side.
Oh, it's the other side. Sorry, my bad.
I think maybe it is that new. In fact, maybe when we come back from this break, or maybe sometime before the show ends, I kind of want to ask you guys, what do you think a Gen Z government looks like 20 years from now?
Oh my
30
God.
years from now. Right? If you think about it. Like, you ever think about like what this generation looks like as leaders? If that, because I think they are influencing us to be, I don't want to use the word softer, but more. Think about it a little bit more. Is that really the right thing to do? Is that the nice thing to do? It is making us different in a good way.
In a good
But I would
way.
like to kind of think about, what do you think?
Well, they're a bit harsher with the cancellation.
Yeah. The cancel culture.
Oh my God, the persona non grata all
Like,
day, right?
yung
Ito,
senators
what's the moment?
mauubos.
Tsaka nag-i-report yung page mo, yung social media mo for it to go to be down. Diba?
So
Grabe.
many, and no, the L said it earlier. You can get sued. That mentality, that's a young person's. That's litigation. It's like back in our day, they don't care. Punch you in the face.
But
yeah, I
that
get in
was
trouble.
his
Whatever.
mentality. He's not Gen Z.
No,
Yeah,
I
but
meant that's
I'm a
the
millennial.
influence. That's the influence of the younger generation. I think is everything has a consequence. Is it worth that consequence? No, because it could bite me down the line. I think in past generations, it's whatever happens, who cares? Let's go.
Tsaka dati pag nagsuntukan kayo, tapos na. Ngayon, it's like online war.
Yeah, now it's like all of this, all of that, and just oh my God, you hire somebody and becomes this. It's messy. We gotta take a break. Oh, look at that, the Beebs is here. She says, "I love you, my ride or die. You can be Clyde, and I'll be your Bonnie." that blanket, old school. Let's go, girl. We'll take a break. When we come back, more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
Speaking of arms, look at the pair on Mara, Aquino, and Yael. Gosh, look at those dream arms.
Can we have a little showdown,
that.
please?
We can have that and Sam's neck. I'm happy.
Were you actually playing the, what do you call it? Sa piano, it's keys. Sa guitar, it's strings.
No?
Were you playing the...
Chords, strings, chords. What is that?
Yun pala
it's just natural
yun.
because you're Oh, okay, yeah, we get it. It's because it's natural because you're a musician. So when you hear songs, you already kind of know where it's at.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Very. Just that's kind of how I feel about basketball. Like sometimes if I see a three, I really know the amount of
Right.
muscle push I'm doing. Correct? Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. We have no idea what you're saying. You're on mute, Yael, the entire time. We have no idea.
Oh, there. Now I'm on mute. Sorry.
We're just guessing what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying it though. Like, yeah, I was playing the chords. Like, I was trying to figure it out.
Chords.
Yeah.
go.
Kay is like fixing like food stuff here. Like for breakfast for the lolas.
No
It's
worries.
funny. That's her right there. That's her.
It's an ongoing joke on the show when people are on mute. Who's the who's guilty of this most? Is it Alex? Is it Mara? I think it's Mara, right?
Mara hasn't done this in a while. It used to be Mara, I think.
Yeah.
Sa
Not
mute?
Not anymore.
Is it Alex or is it you? Who's the one that most often does this? Or is it Kate?
The trick that somebody is not on mute, not me.
No, the one that's on
naka-mute
mute.
ka, and then all of us are like, oh, talaga, hindi. And then you're like, yeah.
It used to be Mara.
I only fell for it once. Kasi parang hindi tugmayong sagot
Should
niya.
we go na?
Who's going where?
What? What do
No,
you mean?
because are we too noisy? Are we
Oh,
too
you mean in the
noisy?
background?
Yeah.
I don't
We don't hear
Yeah,
it.
we don't hear
Oh
it.
wow,
If
they
there's
can't. Yeah, it's unidirectional. The mic is unidirectional. What a great mic available
What
over at Lyric.
A nerd.
What a great mic that you purchased. Yes.
Yeah, it's a good $80 mic. Gets the job done for your podcasts. Over at Lyric, available today.
Nice.
I'm saying.
Yeah, Elle is here, of course. Hi, Elle. Nice.
Hi.
Thanks for waking up early and hanging out. No running for you?
Not today, but normally I would be, and it's funny. I'm here right now, so it's a different experience. I get
Yeah,
I get to
can you
respond
name-
real time.
Can you name 10 porn stars?
Yeah, I think.
Sam,
Really?
You see,
Oh.
you see how
Are
you see
they-
how that's not that difficult.
Are they
to do?
all current? Or
Probably not.
okay.
Okay.
Mostly from
He said-
childhood.
He said,
Okay, then
"Uh-oh."
I understand.
He said, uh-oh. Meaning
Yeah.
he's going to adjust that
What about
number.
5 currents?
Can you name 5 current?
Peter North.
What?
Is he-
Doesn't have to be men, bro.
Oh, okay. Why did I go with the guy first?
I don't know why you went with the guy first. I don't know why you went with the guy
Alicia Class.
with the K.
Yeah, with a
Oh, just checking it. Just checking your spelling. Next.
Wait, I need 3 more.
This isn't a competition
It's
you
okay
want
that
to
you're
win.
struggling.
Yeah.
You know what? I really don't. Oh my god, I only know two, and they're like old school, and they're like from like my childhood.
Good for you.
Good.
Good for you.
I'm not trying to be soft or anything. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm a nice guy, so I don't know porn stars. It's just that I just don't know their names.
Good.
I mean,
hey.
you don't need their names.
Oh, well, when you put it that way.
I mean,
The Beeps just message says, you better not win this.
but yeah, I only have two.
Lagot ka mo.
I can name 5 saints,
Oh yeah, that's easy. That's like
5 dog breeds, 5
That's easy.
cardinals that almost were Pope. I can name all of them.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to balance this out.
It's a
5
good.
candy bars, easy.
It's a good game not to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
Yes, when you're on the radio broadcasting, when your girlfriend is listening, and you have Lolas in the background, you don't want to win this game.
oh my, I just realized. But some of them are from Vegas, so it's okay.
Perfect.
They won't know it.
They're not easily offended. They live in Sin City. You know what I mean?
No, it's totally.
I mean, they're from Henderson though, but
It's the same thing. And most people who don't live here don't really know what that is. So just keep it as Las Vegas. That's how I kind of hang with it.
yeah.
So I'm reading this article right now during the commercial break, actually, from Time Magazine, which of course you guys know. The kind of point of this article is what not to. Now we hear everybody in the background, by the way. Yeah, now it's it's considerable. Yeah, there we go. We do the podcast. Sam, Mara, Alex, myself, Kay's yet to jump on, but we'd love if she could be there. But what we do a lot on GTWM is we give advice. And a lot of people who call the show are in some kind of drama, some kind of dilemma, and sometimes even depressed. And there's an article here saying what you should never say to a person who is depressed. So these are bad things to say with people who have depression. And it says here a list of kind of phrases that we most common, not we as hosts of the show, but maybe you guys, just society in general. And I'm probably guilty of one or two of these. But it said, here's some of the phrases you really don't want to say to somebody who is depressed. The first one is, you have so much to be grateful for. But you have so much to be grateful for. Look around. Your life is not so bad, right? It's essentially that's what it is. There's so much good in the world, and look around. You just need to find it. Is that bad advice? You think?
It's on the list. So, yes.
Really? You don't want to hear that? Yeah.
I don't know.
This
Yeah.
This is a list. I don't mean this is a list, but I mean, is it really that bad? Is kind of my question. Maybe
Sounds
this is
that
what we
bad
thought.
to me.
I think
I
you're
don't
gonna
know.
need to have a follow-up for that. Like if you say that basically your life is okay, but I do understand your pain. So I think without that next part, it's like you're invalidating someone's sadness.
I think that's it. I think anything that makes the person feel like, you're invalidating the state that they're in is not a good way to go.
That's exactly what this article goes on to say. It's about, it implies that gratitude should cancel out whatever you're depressed about. A lot of people say this. I think Pinoys say this a lot. Or we will compare your life with someone else who has less or who's going through worse. And you're then supposed to go, oh, okay, so mine's not a big deal because somebody has it worse than me. My problem is then not a problem.
Right.
I think that, there's a lot of old school kind of mentality towards this. But there might be another way to say this because there still is some truth to this. For me to look at you and go, hey, I know it's rough, but let me try to point out some of the highlights in your life and maybe we can get excited about that. If you want to take a basketball reference, maybe
There's a
you
lot.
missed a couple of jump shots here, but you're also the league leader in three-point percentage. Yeah, so it's a bad game, but you know what? You're known to be a great player, and this is what you do. Keep on shooting.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
It could be like that.
Yeah.
Mara, you were saying this is, I don't know if you were saying this, but this is a line that you're okay with.
There's so much to be grateful for. I'm okay with that. That there is so much to be grateful for. But then the thing is when someone is depressed you have to communicate and give them the language that they understand. So to say that you have so much to be grateful for, they're not feeling that. So they don't understand that language. So that's not effective.
Yeah, I think it's also.
So you will say the line, but you understand why it's not effective. Is that
No,
what you
I
mean?
will say the line, but Sam's right. There has to be a follow-up.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah. I think it's also like when you're depressed, it's different from just like having a sad spell. Like I think when you're depressed, you're just kind of in a cloud where you cannot see these things. And so pointing them out doesn't really help. It's pointless.
I think after you list it, and then you say, see, there's so much to be grateful for. Maybe that. But just to say there's so much to be grateful for. Don't focus on your problem. That's like, but my problem right now is so big for me. What do you mean? You don't understand.
I think I give this line in another way often on our show.
How do you phrase it?
And I purposely look for the things, though. I try to identify instead of kind of a blanket statement of, oh, you have so many things to be grateful for. I will try to identify the things that are actually very positive in their life and use that as momentum towards a better outcome. So guilty as charged, possibly, yes, for me on this, but maybe not word for word given this way. So the next one. And I rarely ever give this one because I think this is horrible, but this is very common. It could be worse.
Oh, it cannot be worse than that.
It could be worse.
Just with anything.
Is such bad advice. But yet there's going to be people go, Mo, you literally said that 74 times last year on the show. But it could be worse.
Yeah.
How terrible is this as advice?
It's pretty bad. And not just for depression, but just like anyone who is in a pickle, just saying like, it could be worse. I think it's awful.
Is this the same? Is this first cousins with ang daming bata dun, walang pagkain, tapos gaganyan ganyan? Is that those are first cousins?
Yeah, I think so.
It could also be related to malayo sa bituka.
Yeah.
But I would say that to myself. It could be worse.
And then he eats in front of that's a good title for a new song. El. Just let me see the chords on that, baby. Sorry, Mara, you were saying go.
Sa akin, when I'm going through something, that's what I tell myself, that other people are going through it. It could be worse. The thing is, when you, pero maybe that's not how other people think. So that's not what you tell them, but that's how I would tell myself. Because when you tell yourself that, it's just you, as if you're special and it's unique, it's like you feel alone. Pero when you tell yourself that other people are going through worse, and actually that's how I used to deal with it. I used to search people who went through worse. So that way, na talaga, totoo
You feel
yung ginagawa.
better.
That's a really good point, though, Mara.
Then I feel better in a sense that I am not alone in this. This happens.
Yep.
So if they got over it, then I can get over it too. But when you put yourself in a mindset that, why is this happening to me? Why is the universe doing this to me? It's as if you're isolated and it's just you and everything is attacking just you. But when you put into perspective that this is, yes, it's not normal, but it happens to more people than you know, then it's survivable.
You know what? And I think you're right, because I do tell this to myself as well. But why is it that it doesn't seem to work when you're saying it to other people?
Because you understand your plight. You understand what's going on. Like, you understand it sucks, but you, with firsthand, it could be worse. And what Mara said is right. Like, I put myself in a mentality, if I feel like I'm in the rut, I'll be like, why do I feel bad again? Oh, because let's say finances aren't great this month. It could be worse though. I could be starving. I could be not being able to pay this bill. I could be, okay, so let me just take a deep breath and then all of a sudden assess that I might be overreacting. But you don't want to tell somebody they're overreacting. I can tell myself I'm overreacting.
So it's like
Yes.
you know your own situation really, really well. And so telling
Yes.
yourself it could be worse from that understanding is different from like maybe not entirely understanding because how could you? You're not this person. And then telling them it could be worse is just insensitive.
I can say much ado about nothing to me. I don't want anybody else telling me much ado about nothing.
Yeah, I think
Right.
once you share it, you want the person na kontrahin sorry, you want that person to absorb it.
Validate.
Yeah, to absorb it, to validate, not kontrahin.
Right.
Because now you feel like you feel misunderstood. Once you share it with somebody, you're sharing it because you want to release and you want to be understood. Pero pag kinontra nila, you feel like you don't understand.
This is why I don't have friends. It's easier. Just do it myself. Hey, Dick. Yeah, you're overreacting. Okay.
That's usually what I do when I drive. You know what I mean? Like you're alone, you can just talk to yourself for a time, you know, like, hey, you know what? This problem isn't so huge. And then like, yeah, you know, it could be worse. And then it just becomes a funny dialogue between yourself. So it's not really a dialogue, it's a monologue.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I think it is a big part of self-talk, actually.
Yeah. And then you start pointing out all the people around you that have a suckier life than you, and you feel better. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's like, no, it could be worse.
You can also you can use Instagram too.
And go, okay.
You can even go to their Instagram page of people you don't like and check out their lives and be like, haha, see?
Exactly.
That's what I do before working out. Eh. Like when I have to lift, I'll look at people I don't like and I'll be like,
Like
okay,
who?
motivation.
Like who?
No, I can't say, but
No, come on, yes you can.
no, it's alright. It's okay. It's just that if I share their names, it's paninira.
Risky.
It's anecdotal if I just share the story, but with names, it's paninira.
Thank you for your blind item. It's more.
Oh, it's not a
Instagram,
blind
don't they
item.
show the best of themselves on Instagram?
Yeah,
Kahit
it's still
di-
horrible.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Is that bad?
Parang ano yun, a nice 5K time. That is my warm up.
Oh my gosh. So petty.
Okay, here's
use it-
another line.
You're
Here's
good.
another line you really don't want to say to a person that's depressed, and I'm gonna say, Sam,
Yes.
this has probably come out of your mouth. Mara, it's definitely come out of your mouth. Have you tried yoga?
Not
you
pag
tried
depressed.
boxing? Have you
Not
tried
pag
boxing?
Here on the radio, not pag depressed.
Boxing.
You know what? Okay, maybe not phrase it
yoga.
like that though.
Yeah,
It
I
would
know,
be like, you know what really worked for me? Yoga. In case you want to try it, because it's worked for me. Okay. All right.
Also, maybe read the room. Like, it's gonna depend on the person you're talking to. Like, if it's like a no-nonsense person who's not very open-minded about these things, it's kind of hard to push yoga there.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, parang, what will yoga do for me, really? Like, you know, unless, you know, it's like Dalsim from Street Fighter.
Dude,
I know,
I
sorry.
hate the answer. Like, yeah, have you tried exercising? I'm like, oh my God, what do you want me to do? I'm already having a hard time. I'm going to lift. You know how hard it is to lift?
Yeah, for someone who doesn't do that, diba? Like, you gotta read the room, read the person.
Yeah, I was like, I really, like, you know how hard that is to lift stuff? Like, why would I want to do that when I'm mad? So, yeah, I totally get it. Okay, here we go. Next, snap out of it. Get over
the
it.
worst.
Get over it.
Oh my gosh. That's
we usually
horrible.
probably don't say that in the Philippines. You snap out of it. It's not typical to us, but maybe get over it.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
I think,
Yeah.
pero I think nasabi ko na yun nung nag-real talk ako. Like yung parang
tough love. The tough
sobrang-
love na
oo.
ano.
The tough love. Kasi minsan, when you're approaching somebody that's medyo out of their mind, you've tried everything. Like the I understand you to I'll be like every angle. And then you've tried everything to a point that may real talk ka na.
There's some here, like on the thing, that are very similar first cousins to this. Don't be a pussy is one. Man up is another. Stop being a little bitch is another.
We don't really say these things, do we?
I say these things. Like, okay, it depends. Like, if we get a call on the show, which we do so often, where it's like a guy complaining about, yeah, my life is so hard because I've cheated on my wife 10 times and she finally, and then we just immediately get angry. We're like, stop being a little bitch, right? Because of what they've done wrong, instead of focusing on the feeling that they have. And this is where people can be very guilty. I could be guilty of this, and we can. I think I've heard us kind of get angry at the crime without understanding the criminal's feelings.
Pero parang iba naman yung wallowing in sadness because of the consequences of what you did versus like you're actually depressed. I make the distinction.
Sure. Yeah. FA says Mo's very typical. He says this on Cry Me a River. Hell yeah.
Oh, this is Mo's favorite.
Yeah, if the Backstreet Boys sang that song, I wouldn't use it, but Timberlake did, so I'm using it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Al. I know you love both. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. All right, cool. Just you don't want to hit the... You don't do the BSB slander here when the L's around.
I love Backstreet Boys.
I know. Sorry, brother. You're being dramatic.
Oh, that's
Awful.
Oh, no.
Nobody ever uses this. Anybody actually say this?
You're being dramatic. Yeah, people say that. So automatically, you know they don't understand you. It's now an attack. Not only do they not understand you, now you feel attacked.
But Mara, look, guys, when you hear the line, it's terrible, yes. But doesn't this fall under what you were saying earlier? When it's time to real talk a good friend, a very good friend, can't I just go, ano mo, OA mo?
No, snap out of it is better than saying you're being dramatic.
Because now you're criticizing the person too.
Pero ang
Yeah.
daming dramatic. Like, there's daming unnecessarily dramatic people. Can't I just say it?
I guess it would depend on the kind of friendship you have with a person too. Like if you're really like super, super, super close and you can get away with that kind of language.
Yeah,
I can
because
see
I
it
think, you
happening.
know what? The line is still valid, though. Hey, you're being a little dramatic. Come on, relax. It's not that big of a deal. That's 3 of the ones we said are awful. But I can kind of probably say it if you're being a little stupid.
But that's not the first thing you tell them, right? This is like at the end of like.
Oh, you're saying at the 30-minute mark of you ranting. I'm just hey, snap out of it. You're being dramatic. Could be worse.
You know, as a person that people like to call when they're sad, I think you get away with a lot of these lines as long as you inject a bit of charm and comedy and self-deprecating humor.
Sure.
Because when you're sad and you hear that self-deprecating joke, it's kind of uplifting. Like it's like talking to a stand-up comedian, but the joke's on you. So like I can imagine like someone like Alex, he'll give you advice na parang, paano ba yan? E di baka dapat, he'll give you like really bad advice. I can't say it right now because I'll get in trouble. But you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
a stand-up comedian can like do wonders for you. Jokes. Yeah.
And I think that's why Alex is also very effective on the podcast. Okay, here's the next. Sorry, go ahead, Mara.
I was gonna say, if I'm gonna say something, if I'm gonna choose my word and I'm gonna do a real talk, I wouldn't use the word dramatic. I would use the word you're being toxic.
That hurts more.
Yeah, I would hit it harder. No, kasi being dramatic is like
Can I just point out Sam's puckering lips?
Worse.
Word.
Poop.
Sorry, Marco.
yeah. Dramatic is like, yeah, you're making a big deal out of things. But I pointed out to my friend that you become toxic even to yourself. Kasi minsan sila na yung nagpapalaki ng situation that didn't have to make the situation big. So dramatic, no, I wouldn't use that. Kasi let's say umiyak sila about something or whatever, no. Pero kung sila na yung gumagawa ng paraan para bumuon pa sila, and they're fighting even the people that even their friends, like they're making their own problems na. Yung real talk doon is you become really toxic.
Wow, that's a
Even to
strong
yourself.
term, man. Yeah, that's strong. But I mean, I like your explanation, but that is a tough word. I mean, I personally like, wow, you're terminal cancer, but toxic is
I kind of get it. When you say you're being dramatic, parang you make it seem like you're mababaw. I mean, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. But when you say you're being toxic, it's sobering. Parang it's alarming. Parang it can wake you up.
It can wake you up, exactly. Kasi minsan sila na yun eh. Sila nagpapalala ng situation to a point that they become, let's say, some people, di ba, they call all their friends to say the story. Pagkatapos ng isa, they call the next one. And they're saying the same story over and over again to 10 people and they're summarizing what the first person said to the 10th person. So parang to wake them up, hey, you become toxic. What is this actually doing for you? Do you realize what you're doing?
If you just tuned in, I'm reading an article on Time Magazine saying some of the worst lines you could tell somebody who's a bit depressed about something. These next two, again, boy, they've come out of my mouth 100 times a week. Okay, so here it is. Next line. Well, everyone feels like that sometimes. Everyone's gone through that a little bit. We've all been there.
Again, it's like an invalidating thing, isn't it?
It is. All of this is invalidating, but really saying, hey, I've experienced this. I know what you're going through. Everyone goes through this at some point. We've said this on breakups. People break up like, hey, you're supposed to get your heart broken. I say this line all the time. Hey, I need you to get your heart broken because this is where you build a level of experience. This is where you then know you're able to identify red flags, toxic behavior. It's moments like this where you get screwed over that makes you a better boyfriend or girlfriend when the next one comes around because you know what this ugliness looks like. So yes, it sucks right now, but I need you to go through this.
But again, I think just, being sad over a breakup and being depressed is different.
I think people get depressed over a breakup. I mean, depression doesn't have to be clinical. It doesn't have to be, you need to be medicated. You can literally be in a completely depressive state over a failed relationship, I think.
But I think that this
breakup-
list is for people who are more on the clinically depressed side. Anyway, sorry.
Perhaps.
Mara.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. And that's why maybe that line is not a great line because, everyone else feels like this. Really? Everyone else is clinically depressed?
Right. Sorry, Mara.
Sa breakup kasi may depression, may obsession, di ba? They're two different things. They could be sad with obsession or they could just be really depressed. Some people turn that way though. Pero yeah, I guess this
But, hey,
topic,
as
I've forgotten
friends,
the
though.
topic is depression.
Right. No, but as friends, because friends is kind of the topic we've had all morning. I don't have the psychological background, education, or whatever to figure out if you're depressed or not clinically, but I can see you're really in a rut. This line maybe not so bad.
That
Yeah.
you're going through the same.
Yeah, like, hey, I mean, everybody feels this way at some point. Here's another line. This is life. This is the life experience.
I think that's what you say.
Terrible line. But man, there's a level of truth to that?
I think yun ang sasabihin ko kapag wala na talaga akong masabi, nasabi ko na lahat over and over and over again.
Yeah. Again, I've said this. I'm almost certain I've said this really bad line 100 times. El, is this something that's come out of your mouth quite a bit through the years?
You know what? Because a lot of things come out of my mouth. And because the thing is, I'm probably going to use, I'm probably going to use all of these lines, but as long as you're there for the person, like kunyari, you, parang on a busy day, you block out something para you can go have coffee. That person will appreciate that. So parang as long as it's a dialogue and it's not like one-liners that signify nothing. Parang, are you catchphrasing me? Parang,
Yeah.
sometimes people just need someone to listen. So as long as you're there for the person, these lines can be used. But I think,
You know what's funny, Sam Mara, as co-host of the podcast, I love being there for strangers, but if I were going to be there for friends in their depressive state, I'd be irritated. Like, can we just pick a fight with somebody and I'll just be there for you for that? Pero kailangan pa talaga yung I'll listen to you pa. Talk about how bad your boyfriend is. Like, I'd rather just listen to strangers do that. than
You're the
friends.
worst.
but you could also invite them to Disneyland
Oh.
and spend a fun day. That could work.
And have
I mean,
them-
for me at least, I would do that.
Have them think about their partner is the entire time because then the fireworks show makes them cry and miserable. Yeah, really? Is that a good idea?
It's a really sad script they use for that fireworks show over at Hong Kong. So it really makes you cry. There's a part where they go something like, think of everyone you've lost along the way. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Maybe
And then
it'll be
everyone's crying.
therapeutic. Like they'll cry
Good
it
idea.
out. You know? You can.
Last line. We gotta get it.
Meron pa? Okay.
Man, last line. This is it. I know this is long, but
Oh, that's like
we've got time. You seem fine.
Oh my god.
I've said this.
What?
I said this. I say this all the time, especially with the suicidal people. You know when they call the show, like you don't sound kill yourself free to me. You sound pretty good. And then I go on to look for the positives in their lives again. I've said this line.
That's so bad.
I said this line. I say this lines all the time. Maybe not naman ganyan, but again, a first cousin of this.
But it doesn't sound so bad kasi parang you're showing that they're handling it well.
Yeah.
Is that the context?
Thank you, Mara. Yes. Look, Cedric just put it here. Here, this is a Mo line.
Hi, Cedric.
You sound well put together. Yeah, I say this all the time. Especially people who want to kill themselves. We get so many suicidals on the show. And I say that, hey, look, for somebody in a dark place, you actually sound really good.
Okay, iba naman yun. Because I thought...
Yeah, first cousins with Oprah.
I thought you meant it like you sound fine. Like I don't even know what you're sad about because, you know, you don't sound it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm guilty of a lot of these things, but maybe I've been around a little long enough to not make it sound this stupid. But I'll say that stuff all the time.
And that's what you mean talaga. Like I don't know what your problem is. You seem fine.
No, right. All I mean is, hey, look, let me point out some of the things worth living for. Because they're there, just in case you're missing it. Just in case you're missing them. Just in case you might be blinded by the bad news, can I point out a couple of good things that might be worth, living for? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
if it can tide them over for a bit, why not?
Yung iba naman na bad to your, it's all in your head. Sometimes I forget the topic is about depression. Sometimes it's like a friend with problem. But yeah, kapag may depression, it's all in your head.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yun, that's bad. That's
Kay has
bad.
no idea what we're talking about, huh?
You know, I got the summary. I was very good at sign language too.
He signed this to you, this conversation that we had?
He was sign languaging the Backstreet Boys, Crimea River, I think is what he sign languaged when I saw him. But yeah, well, okay. All right. Well, I just thought it was a really interesting article. It's our number 3 at the end of this break, so we'll take it now. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. It's a Tuesday morning with the group. It is Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after that.
Good times.
Well, Maroon 5 and Girls Like You. Girls like our 3 here on the show. No Alex.
Oh, was
but
that for us?
something
Thank
like that. I
you,
don't know.
DJ. Oh my
You're welcome.
God. I'm so kilig. Play us more songs.
That's what Spotify's for.
Patoy. I don't want my AI DJ.
Do you guys rely on radio for music?
Yeah.
That element of surprise. We've
Yeah.
talked about this many times through the years, where the playlist is awesome because you can listen to the ones you want to hear, and then the radio. The element of surprise on the radio is fine, but if the song sucks, you've just wasted 3 minutes of your life waiting.
It's part.
Waiting, right? I don't know. Not sure.
No? You're not into it?
Well, Jimmy says here it helps you discover more songs.
Right.
The radios they will only play it after you guys have discovered it. We're not dropping songs.
Do people
not?
listen to radio now because it's more like a podcast?
I think there's just more interaction, like verbal interaction, and then you can't get that with your playlist. And because of that, that's where we should live. That's where we should
Yeah.
kind of attack it.
The AI DJ talks a little. It's a bit weird.
Oh, do they? I don't even know that. Like, I mean, I know it exists. I don't know if any of you guys actually use it. But anyway, well, just kind of wondering. Yeah, 8:14. We're streaming worldwide, playback.tv/goodtimes. Make sure to get that playback.tv app. We'd love to see you guys and all your interaction here, wherever you are around the world. We haven't done a roll call in a while. Maybe we'll do it a little bit later. One of the big kind of themes of the day, we've been talking about friendships. Really, for no reason. I mean, I think it just went that way, and we've been doing it now for 3 hours. I don't know if you guys have followed this breakup in friendship because it's kind of very U.S. centric, so forgive me. But President Donald Trump and Elon Musk are no longer
Is that
BFFs.
real or is that publicity?
I'm pretty sure it's real. There's too much at stake for it to be fake. But these guys were boyfriends for so much of last year. Like, God, were they in love. And now they hate each other's guts. Not surprised. But, I mean, are there people, and don't say it's me, are there types of people that just can't seem to keep friendships?
Oh.
You know? Are they...
They're out there.
Are there... Yeah, are they? Are they out there? Like, you make friends and you just can't keep them?
Yes.
Why?
Because they're awful?
And maybe because those two people are two people with such huge egos. So they're good together when they get along, but when they clash, two high egos going head to head, it will not
Are you
go
saying
well.
then? Are you saying then, Mara, and you know, maybe if since we had Yael here who's in a band, you can't have two lead singers in one band?
Q-Shay had two lead singers.
Q-Shay was a shit band. Sorry, I mean, sorry. Come on, it's the truth. They're goddamn awful. Come on now, let's not use them as an example. They're absolute trash. But you can't have two lead singers.
Ben and Ben. Hello.
Oh, that's true.
But they're not being alphas with each other.
Yeah.
But these two people are like really like very alpha. So, diba, in a castle there can only be one queen.
That's what I mean. You know? Like and they're just such large personalities. So maybe it's not that they can't keep friendships. But in a barkada, how many alphas can you have before it starts to become a problem?
Eventually, they're gonna clash.
You think so? You think there's even in a barkada, let's say of 6, of 5, there can only be one alpha? As with every animal clan as well, or pride, you can't have more.
Parang there can only be one leader of the pack. Nagkakaroon ng power struggle, nagkakaroon ng turns.
Who in this barkada then is our alpha?
Ikaw.
No, impossible. No, on the show, but not in the
dog
friendship.
can smell it.
Not in the friendship. You guys know this. No way in our friendship. This is not the show, okay? There's no way in the friendship that I'm the alpha. I am truly the lowest person on the totem pole in this.
Parang walang alpha sa atin in terms of friendships. Meron ba? Parang wala.
I'm leaning Alex here for a little in our barkada.
Can you describe the alpha friend?
Oh,
The
I love
alpha
the
is
reason why your morning
the reason why I say
You should make a
Alex, because-
commercial.
The reason why I say Alex is because in everything we do as a group, he's the biggest voice and a really big contributor to it. Oh, kakain tayo, right? I got it. Here's where we're going. Here's what I got it. He might be the leader of this band. This real band, like off-air band. Yeah? I mean, we revolve our schedules around him too. Oh, that was
Like
okay,
we
listen,
watched him, but he
Right.
didn't even watch me, nor did he go to my dad's wake.
Exactly. Exactly.
Nah.
Parang, I don't know why, but my idea of an alpha in the barkada is not that.
My idea is like a leader. Like, diba? Somebody who everybody will be scared of to fight. Like that dog. Remember that dog that went viral?
Yeah,
that
King
alpha
Charles.
leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
King Charles. Yeah.
Walang,
And that's
walang-
Sam. When Sam talks, it's a holiday. It's a holiday. It's a holiday. Sam just a guy's holiday. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Hindi. I mean, wait, ano ba? What? I can't quite articulate. I don't know.
In this barkada,
Because
who's
you're-
the alpha?
In this barkada, who wouldn't you date?
No, we already know the answer to that. It's number 3 on
Number
the
5.
list. I don't know. What is, like, look, even Bam is not the alpha in our GC.
But with Bam though, like when
He's a
he
leader.
commands
leader.
respect, right?
Yeah, I
Alex
respect
does
because he's such a good guy. Like when we pick on Bam, it's very wholesome because he's such a good dude. Like even in the GC, he's such a good guy. Like he never veers off, and hindi siya yung starter of chismis or anything like that. So listen, I'll tell you right now, what you get with if you read Bam stuff on our GC, and he's very prominent there, way more than I am.
Hear the chat.
He's also the same dude on the radio, though. It's the same thing you get. There's no kind of like off-air personality. Dude, even Kay has an
No
off-air
disconnect.
personality. Yeah, even Kay's got one. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, fine. You know, I think it's really up to it's down to Alex and Sam. For me.
For me, parang wala tayong alpha.
I think
Parang
it's the
walang
two of
ganun.
them, and then Kay, then Mara, then Bam, then me, or me, then Bam.
Now, this is what the dog can smell more than the period.
Luke just said this. Alex though will bow down to kiss to Sam. Sam, I think it's you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Tiklop
Yeah,
kay
I think
Sam.
it's you. Yeah.
Si Boss Alex.
Alex is your Howie boy.
Lalo na pag yung combo ni Sam na naka-tank top and cap.
Yeah. I think it's Sam. You're the alpha Sam.
But Sam is so considerate also.
That's the thing. She's the fair one. We all have stronger biases towards our, personal code or personal things. Sam's really just right down the middle.
Is that supposed to be a good thing? Like, are you supposed to be happy you're the alpha? I don't know how to feel about it.
I think it's
I
a
think
good
it's fine.
alpha.
Yeah, I think
Kasi yung kay Trump tsaka kay Elon Musk, they're both controlling, right? They're both controlling and they're both like dismissive of people. And that's why it didn't work.
Radio fans says
both
the
competitive.
old radio Mo was an alpha. No, you have no idea who I am. The radio, I am the alpha of this band. Yes, so much. I will admit that right now. Of this group on the radio.
Yeah,
yes,
on the radio.
Clearly. And if you think otherwise, you are stupid or you're not listening. I am talking about in your friendships, in your barcadas, and in this one specifically. I have never been in 20 years, and I never will be. I am just not that person off of this microphone. In your own barcadas, the ones, fine, if we're not talking about us, can two coexist?
They can coexist if they're not controlling.
Is there an alpha that's not controlling?
And if they're not, yeah, because there are some alpha that you follow because they command respect without fear and they provide safety, right?
You know what?
And-
Fine. You're right. You're right. Because I listen. I'm convinced it's Sam in ours, and she's not controlling. So you're right.
Wait, tawang-tawa ako kay Kim because she is so relaxed right now. She's actually lying on her stomach for the people who are just on the radio. Her feet are up. We're talking about alpha. Okay, it's not you, Kay.
My mom told me not to do this. I
This
can
is
fall
so
asleep here kasi.
funny.
Apparently, that's like one of the positions that, anong tawag dun sa mga feet pics? Sa mga feet.
Oh, like,
Ganyan.
like a foot fetish. Ano?
Yeah. Ganyan. Tapos papakita yung feet
Oh,
sa
OnlyFans?
one of the sides.
Send me money.
Like feet finder ata yan. So that's one of the shots that people like.
Oh,
Yung
they
mga
like
ganyan.
this.
So nakikita yung face mo, tapos nakaganan.
I always thought it was a puwet thing.
Only feet.
I thought it was always like a puwet thing. Like this is a big puwet pose in the beach. You know your beach photo, your beach selfie.
Not at this
You wanna-
angle. You can't see the
Yeah,
puwet.
no, but I
May
meant like
socks ako.
Yeah, but you get my mean in the. This is a very classic beach. Look at my puwet thing, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of a little bit of a curvature,
Which we don't see. The curvature.
which we can ask perhaps too. But
Ask.
Wala, cannot see, no.
Sans has a good point. When Sam goes, Mohan, do something. That's the
Yes.
alpha empowering you. She's like, Lieutenant, your
Lieutenant
people,
Dan.
fix it.
But if
But
you're saying nga yung ride or die thing na gagawin mo for us, ikaw yung protector alpha.
Yeah. Hey, Master at Arms, go hurt somebody. I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Maybe in a group that encourages a lot of collaboration, that two alphas can exist, but in a group where one really has to lead, like a king, cannot. Nagkakaroon ng power struggle there because the dynamics are different. So yeah, I guess in a friendship, yes, it can exist. Creates more collaborative.
It's you, Sam.
is it?
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. How am I supposed to feel about that?
How do you feel now?
Wow, what a stalemate. How do you feel about that, Sam? I don't know. That's why I'm asking. How do I feel about it?
Yeah. Tell me. How am I supposed to feel about it? I don't know, man.
You have a big
That is a good
responsibility.
leader.
You have a big responsibility now. In our barkada, you're the leader.
I think it's a little no, but I think it's a little like because I think on the radio show it's definitely you, Mohan. You're the driver.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I think there's also something to what Mara was saying. Na parang she feels like there is no alpha, and I would like. I'm sorry. I feel a little uncomfortable talking about us so much right now. Sorry. Feels like super it feels super indulgent. But I think what Mara might be saying is, you know, like we all have our own thing, but we're very supportive of each other too. So we're okay giving everyone their moment of like, you know, just letting them shine, you know, talking about like Alex is doing this and Mara's doing that and like, you know, da da da. Okay, I'm done. Oh gosh.
Okay, so again, I think Sir McFly says this. When a barkada has two alphas, and now we're staying away from us and talking about your own personal ones. When a barkada gets two alphas, it will eventually become two separate barkadas. And
I'm subs.
what Mara's saying is, well, I mean, it depends on how level of control. I think though, yeah, if this is still a band, it's very hard to have two lead singers. If this was a basketball team, yes, two superstars can exist, but at some point, Kobe and Shaq will hate each other. It is very difficult to have two polarizing figures in any team, whether it be sports or friendships.
Sa sports, di ba nga at one point, the coach had to tell Kobe to kind of tone it down para Shaq will feel more empowered. Otherwise, they'll lose the next season or the current season or something. They'll
Yeah,
make
well,
it.
you can still be successful, but they will eventually hate each other. There will be conflict. You can get stuff done, but there's going to be a level of conflict, and that's just kind of how maybe the world works. There has to be one bigger person, or people are going to hate each other.
That's what they say about also in relationships. Someone has to be, yes, may equal. Pero someone has to be 51% and the other is 49%. It can't be
At best.
50-50
Like wearing the
talaga.
pants. Parang wearing the pants like that.
Somebody, yeah, like, you know, and somebody has to lead. Somebody has to have the final word. Ideally, people will say, no, it has to be equal. No, it's still, yung equal doon is 51-49.
Sure. Yeah.
Whoa.
Kim says that's what happened in our group. There were 5 of us, and there was only one alpha, and the rest of us were betas. One of us couldn't stand the alpha anymore, so now we're down to 3. People took sides. Maybe there was 2 alphas then. You know, I don't know. I just think that we see it in the animal world, and it should kind of translate in the human world as well. Very difficult to have 2. So anyway, just throw that out there. Hey, we've got some guests here today. Yes, Sam?
Yes, we're gonna have Leo and Kent. They're gonna talk about the Food and Beverage Expo.
Of World Bex?
Yes, the Math Bex.
Oh, they're back.
They are.
What time are they
But I have
swinging by?
Hopefully soon. Not
Yeah,
here
we
yet,
always-
I don't think.
Oh, they're not here? Okay.
But I have to leave because I have to wash the dishes pa. And then pupunta kaming simbahan. Punta ka sa palengke.
You go to the palengke?
My mom, it's her joy in life.
Oh, wow.
Does she go kind of an incognito type of shades and
No,
hat?
she wears this shirt. Shasha.
Oh my god. You have a Shasha shirt on?
About this.
Yes, she does.
Oh, wow.
The merch we were
Dude.
selling during her concert. Look.
Dude, I want a Jaja shirt. It's a shirt.
You do?
Yes.
Is
I
it
had
a
me.
shirt?
Sam, if there's a celebrity, local celeb shirt that you want, let's not say Jasha because it's obvious right here on this one. But
A local
whose-
celebrity?
whose shirt would you totally wear?
Oh my gosh. Can other people go first? I need to marinate on this.
Go,
Go.
come on.
You can start
Okay,
with you.
Mara. Man, what a great question to
Go.
ask myself.
Yes.
If I were going to Eva Elfie,
Local.
local
Local.
celeb shirt that I would totally rock, and we're not gonna go BAM number 5 because again, this one of us. We can't have any kind of personal connection to it, okay? Because then it kind of kills
okay.
the entire thing.
Uh-huh. So no sponge
Heaven.
cola, no world
I
world.
mean, a heaven shirt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it.
Ayun na
Heaven shirt.
sila.
Yeah.
Ah. Ako, I want the Wahafen Villa. I'm so into it.
Yes, Christopher
already have
Diwata. Oh my gosh.
We have a mug.
Yeah, we don't have a shirt. I need a shirt.
I love his story.
A little too recency bias there, maybe on the shirt, but again, not a terrible answer. But I get it. There's a punchline to it, and it's actually kind of very cool. Probably get a lot of attention.
And he's
Oh.
a good guy. Great story.
This is a good one. I would wear a Joel Torres shirt.
Oh.
Joel Torre.
Yes.
Wow. That's a
JT.
lot. I just feel like he would never even have a shirt, but then yes, you would rock one, or you just make your own.
He has the manok.
Exactly. He has an inasal
Oh,
place.
right.
Yeah.
JT's
Yeah, but in a sense, this is kind of
cheap.
cheating. Like I want notebook style from the back in the
Oh,
day.
gusto ko
t-shirt.
ganong style. Pero we also know that he has that inasal, which is like bonus. For sure.
Parang a Baron Geisler shirt I would rock.
Oh my gosh.
That would be more bagay for me, given the history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for sure. Shawi. Arabella says a
I
Shawi.
would wear the Richard Gomez from Shake, Rattle, and Roll 2 shirt.
I would wear the Michael V.
Because it's like a cult classic.
Really?
Michael V's a good one. Oh my God, here we go. Dexterity is Ramon Bautista.
Oh,
shirt.
yeah,
Give
sign
it to
me up.
Now. I need one in medium and just in case tumaba ako in large.
What is up with your body shaming?
I do just in
Kahapon ka
case.
pa.
Just in case lalaki ako, I need a large 2 of the Dragon.
Even in
Let's
Hong Kong, he was
see.
like that.
I know. It's just a Joey De Leon. Wow, mali shirt.
Nice.
Starzan would have been a good. Renere Kiestas would be a good shirt.
I could totally rock that.
Chita At least it has the word, Mara. Chita ganda lalaki. What's the word after that?
I can't say it because it's not
It's bad. It's no longer correct.
sinungaling, blank, pangit. That's the whole line.
Juan Ponce Enrile shirt.
That's vintage.
Give it to me.
Vintage.
It's eternal.
Give it to me. Yeah, okay. We gotta take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the
Oh,
show.
can I go na?
Yes, ma'am. You can.
Bye, Kay. Bye,
Kay. Enjoy.
Yael.
Bye,
Thanks,
Yael.
everyone.
Appreciate
Oh.
you guys.
Thank you, everyone on the chat. Bye-bye. Acheche. Hindi nakalagay. Aisa. Bye.
Bye.
We will take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
At 8:47 on this Tuesday, Sam,
Yes.
we have our very good friend Leo Salonga in the booth review. He's also with Kent Zapata, and they're going to be talking about math bags.
bags.
So let's say hi to
Ay,
our good friends
sorry.
from
Here we
World
go.
Bag Services International. Hey, Leo. Hey, Kent. Leo, always good to see you on the show, Kent.
I know. Good morning,
Love your
Mo.
bags.
Hi, Mara.
Welcome back.
Hi,
Hi, Sam. Good morning. It's always nice to be back.
Morning.
Good morning.
Kent, I love your bangs, Kent.
Thank you.
Not many people can pull this off.
Not a lot of
Microbangs.
kids.
Yeah.
Generally, kids can do it, but when adults do it and it works, it works.
Yep.
And
It
hell
worked for
yes.
him.
I
Good.
love that.
That's so true.
I need to make an appointment. Oh my goodness.
Can you try it, Mohan?
Oo nga, gusto ko makita si Mona ganyan. And Alex also.
Correct.
You know, I think it works for lighter complected people than say me a little bit browner. No, parang then you pull off that look. Like, this is the good look right here.
But at one point, Mo, you stopped wearing your hat and then now you're wearing it again.
Why is that?
You know, and I wear the hat a lot on the radio because the headphones make my hair stand up. So that's why I do it. But yeah, if I had that hairdo, I would, because look how amazing it looks with the headphones on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there you go.
You pulled that off very well, Kent, I have to say.
Of course, the best mustache in town belongs to Leo.
Yes,
Things going
correct.
hair-wise. But most importantly, we're here to talk about MAFBEX. Now,
Yes.
Leo, you're here all the time for a bunch of great things that
I
are
know,
going
right?
on with WorldBEX. But MAFBEX, you've been here before for this, correct?
Yes,
Did you
we've
come
been
like the
here
past years,
before.
right? Yeah.
This is our food show, food and beverage
Yes, the
show,
big
and
one.
it's one of the biggest food and beverage show in the country. Nakapagkape na ba kayo?
Oh my God.
Why do
Morning
you
because,
ask?
yes, because we have a brew district at MAFBEX.
Yes.
So it's a whole stretch of the whole tent. We have tons of options for coffee and tea right over there.
Yes, and not just that, because we are the new home of the Philippine National Coffee
competition.
So it's like the
Yes.
Miss Universe pagdating sa
Oh,
coffee
Miss
world.
Universe.
Yes.
Question and answer.
Yes, because yung mananalo sa PNCC will compete internationally in Europe. That's a Philippine National Coffee Competition.
Is this like a tasting thing? Like there's a fleet of, coffees and
Yes.
then may ganon.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's fun. It's the edition of this year's MAFBEX, the 19th edition, is so much fun.
Correct.
We've got 450 plus exhibitors.
Yes, and not just that, because we are occupying the whole World Trade, because we're going to use the 10th A and the 10th B of the World Trade. So it's a very, very big event.
Mas malaki na siya
Mas
this
malaki.
time.
Did you say 19th?
19th, yes.
year.
It's our
Yes.
19th year.
19th year? Oh my
We
goodness.
just celebrated our 19th birthday.
that's right.
on Friday.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes. So we're the same.
Of
the
your
show is
morning
the
rhyme.
same age.
No way.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
19 years?
Oh,
Oh my God, you guys look so young.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, I mean, thanks.
Thank you.
But so wait, when was the first one for you? Next thing you know, it was the same day, June 6 kami.
I forgot.
I forget the exact date.
I
but
hope
think
it's
the
somewhere
second
June then
week of
also.
June,
Yes,
second week of
yes.
June.
Oo.
Second week of June. So
Yes,
we're older by
June
a
then.
week.
You guys are older than we. Yes. ayun siya.
Well, no, but 19 is such an achievement, and it's growing,
Good
right? Year
times.
after year. Yeah, year
Yes,
after
it's going
year.
year after year. It's good that you mentioned that, Mo, because this year we've bring the MAFBEX experience. So we have MAFBEX in Davao, Iloilo, and in Cebu, making it the biggest food and beverage expo in the country. So that's 5 shows.
Yes.
No?
Simultaneously happening.
No, not naman simultaneously.
Sunod-sunod.
Every month.
Monthly.
Every month.
Do the other food and beverage expos, not that we want to plug them, but do they feel bad when they see how big yours is?
I feel like you're being threatened.
No, they are friends in the industry.
Yes,
so
we're
I think, we are
friends.
just, hanging along.
We get along with each other.
get along with each
We learn
other.
from each other. We learn from each other.
Yes, you're
Sure. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So when and where again for this year? Just to really kind of plug this hard.
The Manila Foods and Beverages Expo will be happening tomorrow. Yes,
Tomorrow
that's
na.
from June 11 to 15. So
Uy,
that's a
perfect
5
yan.
days.
Holiday on the
Oo.
12th.
Holiday sa
Correct.
12 eh.
Correct. So everyone who wants to drop by, alam mo, pag nagpunta ka ng
I wanna
MAFBEX,
drop by.
Yes,
Ay,
please, Mara.
please. Because pagdaan mo doon, mabubusog ka talaga eh because of all the free
Correct.
taste sample na binibigay ng exhibitors na.
It's like a buffet of free taste.
Yeah. And I just said because tomorrow we'll be having Abby Marquez as one of our
Si Lumpia Queen.
our Lumpia Queen will be showcasing. Yes.
She's doing her cooking demo
She's doing her
there.
cooking done with Eric.
I saw
The lumpia.
Richard Gomez is there. The chef.
Yeah, Chef Richard Gomez. You're following us, Mara. Yes.
Richard
Yes.
Ah, chef.
Thank you,
He's a
Sam.
chef.
They're following us. So,
Yes.
Yes. And we are open from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at the World Trade Center. That's running from June 11 to 15. And the tickets are priced at 150 pesos.
Oh, that's a steal.
Yes.
Definitely. Especially kung meron kang restaurant, no? Well, a lot of us na nag-open ng restaurant after the pandemic, no? Mga startup business, if you're looking for packaging ideas,
Yes.
mga menus for your restaurant, then also Mavbex is really the place to
Correct.
be.
And we also have a franchise zone. So if you want to start up a business, like to franchise something, there's a franchise zone over there. You can
check out
everything.
them.
Check out everything.
So whether you're a consumer or a business owner, just
Correct.
from end to end, it's all there.
Yes.
B2B, B2C, yes. And we also have our international exhibitors from Poland, Thailand, Korea.
Yes.
Yes.
And India.
And India, yes. If you're a fan
I
of...
got a question for you,
Yes,
Leo. If you were
yes.
going to open up your own restaurant, what cuisine you would probably be most interested in?
Japanese.
Not Italian.
Okay.
Hindi, Japanese.
Your favorite?
My favorite.
Is
Ikaw, Ken,
Italian
if
your
you were
favorite?
Second,
No,
Italian.
actually my favorite was pasta. So
Italian ka nga.
yeah,
Oo.
Italian. So yeah.
Love it. How about you, Sam? Would you go Korean just because it's what you know best, or would you jump off the whole the low hanging fruit? It's obvious. I would maybe do a healthy option. I would maybe
No, you know what? I think I might do Korean just to jump off of me Korean and all that. But I will focus on one thing.
What's
I will
that?
not do like all the banchans and all the whatever. I will do maybe just Korean fried chicken or something.
Oh,
Focus on
Like,
one
that's
dish
it.
only, yes.
Yes, that's it.
and be a master of
Yes.
that one thing.
And be a
How about you,
master
Mara?
of that.
If you were going to open a restaurant, I almost already know what it is going to be, but like, what do you tell us?
She's
It's
gonna
gonna
open
be
a
healthy,
manam.
right?
It's probably gonna be like similar to
Favorite
Shaka. I love Shaka.
yeah,
so yung
Shaka.
mga bowls,
Yes.
yung mga acai.
I knew it.
With smoothies. So what kind of food can we find there at the Math Back?
Ako lahat.
Oh, ang dami.
Everything.
Sobrang dami. From Asian to Europeans to Filipino, of course.
Yeah.
Plus, you have the chef of the world. I mean, the best chef in the country and international also will be demonstrating starting from tomorrow up until the end. It's Father's Day on Sunday. So please celebrate.
Oh my gosh, it is.
Correct. So please bring along your father, your mom, and of course your children to Mavbex because we are a kid-friendly
Yes.
event.
And I just said
also.
because we're also giving opportunity to our home chef to showcase
yes,
their
that's right,
talents.
Ken.
Because we have our home culinary that's the culinary cup. That's
Home
the home chef
chef.
competition. So
Yes.
these are home moms who doesn't have a background in cooking, but they're going to showcase all their delicacies right there at the Mavbex.
Right in the
wow.
real kitchen.
Yes, like
live kitchen.
it's like a master chef.
parang ganun siya.
Mavbex.
Masaya
I
yun.
want to
The
show
range
my
is so
friends.
impressive.
Where can we check it out? Like for all the other information, so we could check out.
Yes, please do check out our Facebook page.
Yeah,
That's
that's Mavbex.
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 Mafbex.
Yes, correct. And you may also want to check out our website. That's mavbex.com. And you can
Yes.
find everything there. Our highlights, the tickets.
Everything is
Everything is there.
It's only 150. I still can't get over that.
Diba?
Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Oo.
only 150. But plus, there's a discount with the senior citizens and PW.
Kailangan ng discount.
Yeah.
150 na nga. Tapos may discount.
Ayaw.
Yes.
Plus, of course, the proceeds of the tickets will go to a good cause.
Yes,
It's for
because
the
it's-
benefit of the ABS-CBN Foundation.
Oh,
Yes.
That's right.
that's wonderful.
You guys are unmatched. I mean, this is
Oh,
kind
thank
of
you.
crazy how you can give so much, be so accessible, and be like have the best of the best. All of that coming together in one kind of entity, in one moment, in one
Yes.
expo. How the hell you guys do it? I mean, Who are your bosses? They did great.
Hi, Boss Jill Ang.
Yes, she's listening right now. Miss Jill, thank you very much.
Yes. Hi, Boss Jill Ang. I think
But I'm sure it's a huge group effort, though, right? I'm sure.
it's really a group effort. It's a family effort also. Sam was asking me a while ago, how are you guys able to do that? It's already in our system. And it's really the passion for events and what we do.
Yeah. I mean, today we're talking about the food and beverage, but obviously you guys drop in once in a while to talk about the
That's true.
construction show.
Auto show.
So many.
Yes, we have
It's
an
one
upcoming.
after the other.
Correct. And we have a new upcoming show and it's called the World Pet Expo.
That's a good one.
Yes, we're gonna come back and talk about that.
You know we have pets in the city.
September. Yes,
We have like four dog shows here on Magic Kingdom. You're welcome to join.
Ito talaga yung totoo dog show.
Correct.
Yeah, we have so many. Yeah, it's the best.
Perfect.
Yes.
All right, well, guys, usually we'd love to hang out a little bit longer. But
I know.
We're pushed for time.
Yes.
Again, June 11 to
15,
right, for the Manila one, for at least the Manila Expo, correct?
Yes, that's right.
It's gonna be extending kind of throughout the entire nation. Did you say how many exhibitors there were going to be?
450. 450. That's local and international. No.
450.
Yes.
You can go all 5 days.
I know.
Yeah.
Oo. Kung hindi ka natapos sa isang araw, balik po kayo ng next day.
Tsaka every day there's a different competitions
Activities,
happening.
competitions,
Different activities
and also-
happening every day.
Yeah.
It is so happening.
When is the coffee competition?
Coffee
When is
competition is happening tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
Mara, this is a
So see you
mandatory.
there, Mara. ha?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my boyfriend. He has a coffee shop, so I'm gonna invite him to the coffee shop.
Wow.
Oh, just look for us there, please,
Okay,
please, so that
I
we
will
can
look for
introduce you to the best in the coffee industry.
Yes.
That'd be fun. Shall we want to go for the food part?
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
I can go another day just to
Please,
hang out.
please, Mara, please.
Let's go.
Everybody else, if you don't have tickets, cancel your plans. This is where you go.
How do you spell
If you
it
don't
again
show
on
up, you won't be
Facebook?
MAFBEX.
Ayun, M-A-S.
Look it up, guys.
Yes.
All right.
M-A-S-B-E-X.
Yes.
Leo, happy Pride Month. Can't
I know.
Yes, you are.
Thank you.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
That's right, Mara. Thank you very much, Mara. Thank you. That's her page.
Look for that. Look for that.
Speaking
All
of
right.
Pride Month, we'll be giving Pride rice during Month. Fried rice. Ganun.
Madaming fried rice.
Ano to? Parang ngayon the rainbow.
Iba't ibang uri ng fried rice.
Gawin ng extra rice.
Ay, sure mo.
Oh, I love you. I love you. Kent, you're like my new favorite as well.
Yes.
Please, the both of you, always. Doors always open.
Thank you for
Green
always
light
having us.
always
Thank you.
To have us on the show. We never
Yeah.
get tired of you. Honestly, some of these things, I'll be honest, like 19 years in this business, and when people come over and they promote things, we usually are like, oh man, we got to do this. Not with you guys, though. Not with you. We love having you on the show.
No, thank you
guys
very
are
much, Magic 89.9.
So
In
fun.
fact, we'll be
So
here
fun.
tonight again.
Tonight, again, later.
With the boys.
Night out.
With the boys.
Oh, so you're cheating on us.
Sabi ko, nakapagsiselos sila both sa kasi sa
Take
akin, Mara.
your fried rice. Put it make a puto with it.
Pero mas favorite namin kayo. Yeah!
We're on record. Yes.
Say that line. You're gonna say that line later tonight when you say, okay. All right, no, you guys.
Thank
You
you.
guys have a great day. Thank you so much.
You too,
And-
guys. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. We don't even have to wish you good luck. We know it's going to be a hit. So enjoy, everybody. The MAFBEX, 11th to the 15th. Everybody else, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. I think we're going to have everybody, right? Everybody's gonna be
Tomorrow?
here. Yeah, is that right?
Oh,
Everybody?
that's right. It's the 11th. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Tomorrow, Alex is going to the studio, he said, right?
Wait, check with him on the GC.
Okay.
Just confirm.
So
Okay.
if you can come by as well. All right, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Good times.